All right, we live. What is good? Thank you, John, for hitting that record button. He on some co-pilot shit now. Okay, stepping up in the game. Huh?
Got make up for lost time.
Ja was about 30 minutes late. We're about 30 minutes late. Cap it up once again for Ja. For being late once again. It never fails, y'all. So when we say 6:30, just put ish at the end because it's never gonna be 6:30. It's always gonna be like a 6:45, a 6:55, which it is right now. You never know. But we here and we live. It's your boy Simo, aka Simo Sports, aka the Light Skin King, aka Simo Money. It's whatever you want to call me. Just respect me, bitch. And I'm with Job Cal.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was
sassy as hell. What the fuck?
Oh, niggas active early.
Niggas active in the chat. Yo, if y'all ever want to hop in and call in,
Niggas can call in.
Niggas can call in. All right, we can get this shit going for real, y'all.
Y'all asses up like I do in the chat.
We're super interactive over here. All right, don't get it messed up. We're down to talk to the fans at all times. And I'm with Matt Chi, the young boy of the group, and I'm with the blackest nigga in Ocean County, Ed. How sassy was that for you? Motherfucker.
Oh, niggas.
Corey looks active. If y'all think Corey's black and white, he's not. He's Mexican. That's what y'all know.
Niggas coming filthy already.
If you can see Ed, I have bad lighting tonight, guys. So if you can't see Ed, just make sure you tell me in the chat, and I'll move the light over for his black ass. All right. Okay. But we got a lot to talk about today, guys. We got a lot to talk about. It's an action-packed, full-packed live we got going. We're going to talk about NBA playoffs round 1. We're going to go through all the series, and we got NFL draft previews, and we're going to talk a whole lot about that. We're going to do mocks. We're going to do what our teams want and all types of stuff, man. But yeah, let's get right into it.
It's good. I mean, my boy.
What up, baby?
My dog.
Shout out to man. Let's give that nigga a shout out. He runs our Twitter account. He's a Bengals fan and a Mavs fan.
Yeah, fuck that Bengals.
Which sucks, but it is what it is. He's an important key to the team. Shout out to him. But let's get into the first series, y'all. Chris said, "Don't come at my boy like that." Why? 'Cause you just as black as that, nigga? I'm just fucking with you, Chris. Yo, what's good, Mike? Yeah, we got some shit cooking. Me and Mike got some shit cooking too, y'all. Wait until that next announcement. We got some shit cooking. For real. Most boards, we got some shit cooking. All right, let's get into the Jazz. No, not the Jazz. God damn. Celtics, Nets.
Fuck Ben Simmons.
Celtics, Nets. I got a bone.
Bitches.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with the Nets. They made me feel, they made me look, and they made me act real fucking stupid before the playoffs. I had these motherfuckers going to the championship, winning it all, thinking Ben Simmons is going to be ready to go by game 3. No. Can we talk about Ben Simmons real quick, y'all? Why is he not playing tonight?
Bro.
Why?
He said his back was
I got a notification, bro. The shit said he woke up with a sore back, so he's out. Like, he's supposed to play game 3. All right, cool. You don't want to play game 3. You expect them to win game 3, come at game 4 to make it interesting. But that's just real. So I was giving him the benefit of the doubt always. You know what I mean? But that's just real soft. And I'm a Celtics fan. Like, niggas know I rock with the Celtics.
It's really disappointing.
That is soft.
It's really disappointing that Ben Simmons didn't at least come back for game 3. Like, all right, I could tell that you're trying to get back in basketball shape. The last week or whatever, you came back to team activities. But my guy, this is the playoffs.
I'm gonna be honest.
This is the playoffs,
bro,
Ben
Simmons. As a basketball player, bro, the best shape you can get in is by playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but y'all telling him to come into a situation where they're already down 3-0.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he actually going to do?
I mean, just play. Like, they were asking for literally just like 10 to 15 minutes. He doesn't have to take a single shot. Just like.
So what's that going to do? Playing 10 to 15 minutes. What is that going to do?
he's at least out there. Like you
doing what?
You still have to pay.
Doing
him.
what?
He's still there. He's gonna
Defense.
defend. Defense is defense is something that's just always there.
I get where Ed's coming from.
This nigga's out of shape, bro. What is he gonna do? What you mean play this?
Think about it. But think about it. Honestly, the nigga Bruce Brown was giving Tatum a little bit of trouble. So and Ben Simmons is a way better defender than Bruce Brown. So I feel like he could have gave Tatum made him work harder.
At least take some of the pressure off of KD and Kyrie. Like, KD can't do shit.
Bro, look at that like this. I'm talking about being in basketball shape. Blake Griffin went out there and looked like he was about to fucking die.
Yeah, but he
definitely he was definitely knocking down shots though.
He kept them in the game for a little bit.
Yeah, for a whole 3 minutes.
Yes,
that's enough.
He definitely kept him in the game when he was in there. But like,
it's just inexcusable.
This is a sick Negro.
How we sick? It's like.
What are you expecting from Ben Simmons?
I'm not expecting this bum ass nigga to come back. I didn't expect him to come back in the series at all. He didn't play all year. He's been sitting on his ass. Hasn't been doing workouts or anything.
They say he's been working out.
Bro, he hasn't been working out.
He said he's been working out.
Yo,
they said
he's
been doing team
the whole
drills.
time. Bro, stop. The whole time he was with the Sixers, what they say, he would come to practice, shoot the ball like twice, and then leave.
I think they're just packing up for next year and just punting the ball for next year. I don't think they wanted that. They didn't want to lose. Like, these motherfuckers is psychology pros. Like, this is all Kyrie, KD do. They're always in their own heads. They're always in picking somebody's brain. I think their psychology on it is if we do bring Ben back, game 3, now we have no excuse for when we lose. They would have no.
Yeah,
they got it. They're gonna make an excuse, and it's gonna be Ben Simmons.
So my thing isn't Bruce Brown a free agent? And he's a big part, and he's gonna make a lot of money. Can they afford him?
What?
I don't know if he's gonna get paid like that.
Bro,
he did good. He did good, but I don't know about.
Don't forget, Lsu Deng got like $100 million.
But that's because
what
he
franchise
actually did something. When he went to the Lakers?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was after the Bulls.
All right.
It's just inexcusable if you're
gonna get like
Kyrie for like the whole situation going on.
What are you talking about? It's just KD. It's not Kyrie at all.
I mean,
Kyrie's
a part of it too, man.
Is Kyrie too?
Yeah, let me talk.
One good game
off the court.
Bro, he had one good game. Yes.
Kyrie is actually a problem in this series. In these 3 games,
what's his only good game? Game 1 was the only good game.
He's never been able to be a number 1, like at all. He's had to be a sidekick his whole career.
My buddy Jared messaged me, and he asked me to ask you guys this same exact question on tonight's stream, and it was, hey, everybody's blaming KD for why they're down 0-3, and KD's getting all the blame, this, that, and the third, but nobody's blaming Kyrie.
You know why KD's getting all this blame?
The best player. Because KD's the best player.
Yeah, KD's the best player. That's the fucking.
That's how it goes.
Niggas do it to LeBron.
But Kyrie still needs heat.
Kyrie needs some work, though. Kyrie needs some heat. He does need some heat. He played 2 bad, terrible games with KD.
I do it to LeBron.
The niggas on TNT said this.
Okay, you can do it to Kyrie. Kyrie's on that level too, to where he can get ridiculed and criticized. Yes, he is. Nigga, you were just all over Kyrie crazy last week. What you talking about?
He's on the same level as KD though, and LeBron.
Skill level, they're right up there with each other. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Kyrie's the reason fucking LeBron won a fucking championship in the first fucking place.
There was a debate of Steph Curry or Kyrie Irving at one point after the Cavs won that finals. People were talking about who was better, Curry or Kyrie, after he made that shot.
Okay, what's that got to do?
All I'm saying is Kyrie deserves some blame. He deserves some blame.
He deserves some blame.
He deserves some blame.
Blame KD.
No, sure, you're right. You're correct.
So what are you arguing with me about?
You're saying that he doesn't deserve any blame at all. That's what I'm arguing.
Fucking KD.
Definitely.
He 100% deserves
Batman and
accountability. Right with KD.
No, I don't.
Being
down 3.
I
don't think he deserves as much blame. I don't know. That's tough because the dumb nigga, he said at his post game interview that the other teams are gelling and they all clicking together. And they haven't clicked yet. Well, dickhead, you haven't clicked yet because you missed half the season.
That's a big look.
One thing about
they
Kyrie
haven't played together still that much, and that's a problem.
One thing about my biggest thing against Kyrie is he is never held himself accountable for anything that goes wrong. Whatever is go right, he takes all the blame. all the
All the credit.
But once
Yeah.
everything
He's
goes
there when the
bad,
flowers
he
are
blames-
coming, but
He blames everybody
yeah,
else.
it's gross.
He left a bad taste in Cleveland. He left a bad taste in Boston.
Okay, so this is the new question that we discussed yesterday. Who made the bigger mistake on the Nets coming to the Nets? Was it KD leaving the Warriors, or was it Kyrie leaving Cleveland/Boston?
KD 100%.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be KD.
KD had it. He had it made in Golden State, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Because think about it. He wasn't seeing no double teams in Golden State. Steph Curry was the one getting double
You
teamed.
literally
And
couldn't. get
you
double
can't
teamed.
help all Clay because he's gonna knock down the three. And that's around that time Draymond had a solid 3-point shot. So you just had KD on the island. And who's guarding KD 1-on-1?
Jason Tatum.
I mean,
Right now.
Al Horford.
Shit.
I can't believe. I'm gonna tell this man. I really can't believe it. How
How
Al
bad KD's
Horford
playing, bro.
and-
Yeah, like the fact that they're able to stop him, like KD's
Yeah, that's-
looking washed up, legitimately.
It looked
this
it
series.
looked
doesn't-
bad.
he looked
though.
like-
They are
It looked
double
bad.
teaming them though, bro.
It
he
looked
is
real
getting
bad.
beat up. He is getting
He's getting
beat up.
They're
fucked
getting
up.
physical
Like,
with them, but they're
Yeah.
just playing defense. It's because the Nets have no offensive chemistry or scheme to what they run. Like they just give the ball to KD or Kyrie and try and let them cook.
Ultimate
What's
bailout
that?
keys. They think the offensive superstar is just gonna bail him out all the time. Like
Yeah, that can only get you so far. Like,
Steve Nash, I think he should have been playing Blake. He should have been playing Aldridge.
Steve Nash is a terrible coach.
I-
That's
crazy.
part of it too. Let's talk about that
It's
because
crazy.
But
so many
we
people
can't do
praised him.
that. You can't do that because according to Kyrie, they don't need a coach.
Okay. Well, he's still a terrible coach.
He's not a good coach.
Maybe they're not listening to him.
Not a good enough
Maybe
coach.
they're not. Maybe his
That's
voice
for
isn't
sure.
loud enough. They're probably not listening to him.
He's a terrible coach.
I don't.
How do you pronounce your coach's name? Celtics coach's name? Udoka?
Udoka.
Udoka? Okay, so this guy, I want to give him some praise because
This is his first season. right?
let's talk
First or
about it.
second
This is
season
his
for
first season.
Wow.
He
The
was on the
Celtics.
Nets. He was on the Nets. He was a Nets assistant coach last year, by the way.
Interesting. Okay. And the Celtics were down bad like the first 25 games. They had no chemistry. They couldn't figure out what they wanted to do and what type of identity they wanted to take and what role Jason Tatum was going to have and what role Jaylen Brown was going to have and what role even Marcus Smart and Horford and all these other guys were going to have. And
Marcus
they
Smart's
were
been trouble,
beefing.
too.
The team was beefing with each other for a little bit.
Yeah, the story
And they
was,
got it together. And now look, they're the number 1 seed, locking up KD and Kyrie.
They're the hottest team in basketball.
They are the hottest team in basketball, in my opinion, and it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath against them in Milwaukee,
Who
man.
else?
I think
Warriors.
Marcus Smart.
Sure.
Marcus
Warriors
Smart
lost the game
saved our
this year.
season. I think. Because
Yeah.
he called Tatum and Brown out for playing too much hero ball, and big ups for Tatum and Brown for putting their pride aside and listening to Marcus Smart
Yeah.
and
Yep.
sacrificing for the team, something that Kyrie hasn't done. And I love Kyrie. Like I
Kyrie
said,
doesn't sacrifice at all.
I'm-
That's the
I'm
thing.
a
Kyrie
Kyrie
doesn't
fan.
give or
I just-
bend
he
at
just-
all.
he just seemed very selfish.
He's not a team player.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at
That's the
all.
problem with the Nets. It's a bunch of Chiefs, but not enough Indians.
Now, let me ask you all this question. If you put, I know Boston was young in 2018, but if you put KD instead of Braun on that Cavs team, do they win that series or does Boston come out on
Who was
top?
on that Cavs team?
Oof, like that was like
With Kyrie in them, or are you talking about
Love,
or are you talking about
No, I think Kyrie was there.
with
No, he
Paul Pierce, Garnett, Ray Allen,
No,
Celtics.
2018.
2018?
Kyrie was
Remember when
gone.
Braun
Kyrie
came
was-
back from 3-0?
No, Kyrie
Yeah,
was
yeah,
on the
yeah.
Celtics, wasn't he?
He was hurt. Kyrie was hurt on the Celtics. Yeah.
I don't
there's,
know.
I don't know who.
Yeah,
was on
Kyrie
that.
Celtics.
I don't know what
career
happens
was
in
a
that
flop,
series
too.
if
Like, it was
KD is
gross.
on that
We're better without him.
Cavs
Yeah.
team. I don't know.
Yo,
I mean, only one player has in that 2018 season had the ability to go 4 games straight like that and have the ability to do that, and that's LeBron James. Like at that time, LeBron James, there was nobody better in
He's
the
a
league.
complete
Period.
player.
Period.
He
So
was the
like,
pinnacle of basketball.
I don't
Like,
think
it was
KD
absurd.
would have been able to replicate that because when KD's down 0-3, you might as well fucking forget about it. That nigga's done. He's like,
Bro, they're mentally
You know
out
what I
of
mean?
it too. At practice yesterday, they shot around. Only KD shot around. Kyrie and Ben Simmons both weren't there. KD shot around. The media got there, and then he left as soon as they walked in.
that's why I like the Celtics to sweep tonight. I really like the Celtics to just finish them off and put them out of their misery. I think like a lot of people are talking this Scott Foster shit, and there is a lot of truth to the Scott Foster saga of what the media is going crazy about right now. Every time a team is down 0-3, 3-1, they bring in Scott Foster, and Scott Foster favors the underdog. But so many media outlets is on it tonight. I've heard everybody talk about Scott Foster. Oh, hit Nets spread because Scott Foster's officiating. I think the NBA is going to reverse psychology that shit, and Scott Foster's going to be like, yeah, nah, fuck out of here. Celtics is going to thrash him. So that's my opinion on.
So how
that
bad
series.
does a sweep hurt KD legacy? All-time ranking.
A lot, man, because
It's the first round.
It definitely hurts.
Does
It
that have him in the
hurts.
top
It
10 of all
hurts.
time?
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Is he still there?
Yes, for sure.
Even if he gets swept. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. 100% still top 10. It hurts his legacy.
above
He might
Steph?
go down 1 or 2 slots
Is he-
by hurting his
Is he
legacy.
above Steph?
Yeah. No.
no, he doesn't have a ring without Steph. So like, well,
No, I guess
You
not.
can't do- you
Honestly,
can't
no.
do that, right?
Would
Yeah.
Steph have one without KD? You think?
No.
We're about to find out.
The two.
We're about to
Steph-
find
Steph
out
has a
because
ring
it's
without
looking
KD.
real nice for the Warriors right now, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying, do you think like he would have won them 2 that he won without KD?
absolutely,
No.
bro. He's not.
Yes.
not like 100%.
They won one
but
the
they-
year before
yeah,
without
there's just
KD.
No reason
So, I
that.
mean-
Yeah, they already won a championship, and then he hopped on and they won 2 more.
Bro, they lost the
They
Bron.
won one, then they lost.
Then
and
they
They
then
won
lost,
one,
and
they
then they
lost
won
one,
again,
and then they won 2 straight with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? They needed Kid. Bro,
I think
No, they
I
didn't.
think they need.
No,
I don't
they
think they
didn't.
won
Yes,
without
they-
KD. I
no,
don't
they
think it would
didn't.
be in the Cavs
They
without KD.
Are we
Needed.
forgetting the injuries that like
The
they
Cavs
had
the
during
Cavs had too.
yeah.
for
What
the
are you
first
talking
round,
during the
about?
final? They didn't have Draymond
That
in
series, they
game
didn't have
6.
Draymond or Clay.
Yeah.
And didn't Durant get
Wait.
fucking hurt that series too? Or are we
wait,
bugging?
wait. didn't have anybody.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
No, I was
What-
talking
what
about,
are y'all
I was
talking
talking
about?
about the
That makes no sense.
original when the
Oh, the OG one. The OG one.
When the Warriors
Oh.
lost to the blew the 3-1 lead.
When they blew the 3-1
Yeah, so what are y'all
lead.
Draymond
talking
got the
about?
technical that
The
gave him
yeah.
the suspension.
Draymond was
out for a
that
game.
shit was fake.
But you can
It
make the
was so
you can make the
fake.
argument that Kevin Love and Kyrie was out for the first series, so with them
Yeah, so what are
playing,
you talking
Steph probably would have. The Warriors probably would have never won that ring. You can make that.
That's a
argument.
The
fact.
first series, bro. Like, I don't want to hear about LeBron going up against Toronto's Raptors back.
What are you
Wait,
talking? We're
Matt,
talking
what
about the
are you
fucking
talking about?
Warriors,
What
bro.
about the
Before,
Warriors?
you said the first series. Kevin Love was hurt for the first series.
No. Yes, he got
So what
hurt.
does that have to do with the finals?
Yeah.
He didn't play in the finals
Yeah.
against the Warriors. So what are y'all talking about?
All right,
The
there you
Warriors
go.
won that ring. Kevin Love and Kyrie didn't play. LeBron
Yes,
went
but I
on.
mean,
He had
like,
Matt
Kevin
Dellavedova
Love
as the second
wasn't-
best player.
Kevin Love wasn't what?
Kevin Love was not as instrumental as like a Kyrie.
Yo, next subject. Next subject. Next
man.
subject.
So you, all right.
You're
So
mad.
that's where I disagree. Y'all think
I did not,
Kevin Love was
Cavs-
more important to the Cavs than Kyrie was?
No, he was.
That's what y'all saying?
I said they were
He was like a Chris Bosh role
Neither
to
of
them, bro.
played. Neither of them played for that. Neither of them played for that. For the
No,
first ring for the Warriors got Kyrie or Kevin Love didn't play. LeBron was literally playing by himself with Matthew Dellavedova as the second best player. There were talks of LeBron being the Finals MVP while losing that series.
Yes, because he had like a 30-point triple double, and still like that's
Yo,
not
y'all
denying that
niggas are
LeBron's
some
great, but he
haters.
didn't need like the Warriors didn't need KD. Like that was just a great run from LeBron.
They-
Like, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
So you
I
let
agree
one
with that.
nigga beat y'all.
I disagree.
I mean, it was
disagree.
like every.
So y'all let one
I
nigga
think
beat.
they-
Y'all
I
let
think
one
they
nigga
need to
beat y'all,
I mean, like, are you stopping LeBron?
bro. They had all their stars besides.
No, they didn't have
Besides Draymond
Draymond for
Green.
that.
Besides-
he missed
game.
one game. He
He missed
played the next
one
game,
game.
and LeBron had 40 again.
He came back from a 3-1 fucking shit. What are
It's
y'all
still-
talking about?
Draymond
With
misses
nobody.
game 6 at home, and then they
No,
go to
nobody,
Cleveland.
bro.
When he came back, he had Kyrie and Kevin Love. They played that series.
It was
But
So y'all saying Draymond was
Kyrie
that
hit
much of a
the
fucking?
shot.
I mean, losing one of the important players on your team is important.
So listen. So
Yo,
listen.
he
No,
missed-
no,
he missed one game, and they had 2 chances after that. No, they had one chance. No, he missed one game, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
well, he got attacked in game 4, right?
And then LeBron still
he
put
got
up
to
40.
take
Okay,
game
cool.
five. He got to have the
He
game
Cool.
five.
suspended
They-
game 6, which was at home.
Game 6. That's an important game.
At
That's
home.
a very
The Warriors
fucking
could
important
close
game.
that out at
They
home.
could have
And
closed
they
it
lose
out.
that, and
They
now
could have
you're
closed it
going
out.
to Cleveland for
Bullshit.
game
Stop
7.
No, the game was won in Golden State, so they were in Cleveland for game 6. What are y'all talking about?
But y'all still lost. But there was still no Draymond.
But but he came back to this game.
In game 6, when the fucking Warriors could have closed it out in game 6,
But they
Draymond
did.
was not fucking there. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
All right. Y'all just-
So when they won in 2015, and they didn't have Kyrie and Kevin Love.
That just-
that's just
slipped away.
whatever, right?
But they were missing
What do you want me to say
they were
about
missing two players that
What are you
series.
talking about?
But they missed Draymond for one game. They missed two
That's a
important
fucking
players
factor,
for two
bro.
series.
2 series, that's not the fucking NBA finals.
They were in the finals. Yo, Kyrie and Kevin Love did not play the first time against
All
the
of
Warriors
that,
in
though.
the finals.
Yeah,
What are y'all
game
talking
one.
about?
Point was that
Game
the
one.
Warriors-
Game 1, game 1, or game 6?
The
Game 1 or game 6?
Series, bro.
The entire series did not play.
The point was that the Warriors needed KD, and they definitely didn't. They did.
Why
They
didn't
were already
they?
contenders, bro.
This is not even a good argument, honestly.
It is a
Like
great
this
argument.
is
Y'all
a
acting
stupid
like-
ass
Bro,
argument
y'all
right
being
now.
ignorant. Y'all being
Y'all
ignorant.
being-
You're being
Y'all
ignorant.
You're being
You're
ignorant.
being
You're
The
ignorant.
Warriors were already contenders without KD.
Just because
Like,
you're a
they-
contender doesn't mean you're gonna win.
they
I
were
don't
all-
even know what the argument is anymore. What is even the argument? I don't even know what y'all trying to argue right now. I don't even know what y'all trying to argue right now. What are you even trying to argue right now?
Won them 2 championships without Kevin Durant against the Cavs.
What? When
Yes or no? What, the championship.
I'm
the
gonna tell you no, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when they had to bring in KD, they lost a whole lot of their fucking depth. They lost
So
a
you think-
lot of players.
Harrison Barnes.
They lost Harrison Barnes.
Okay,
They
so
lost
you think-
Stevenson. They
so you
lost a
think-
lot of great players because of that. So if Kevin Durant never came to the Warriors, yes, the Warriors would have won another championship. And guess what? And guess what, nigga? And guess what, nigga? They're gonna win it this year too, nigga, without Kevin Durant. So what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You were just talking about the Warriors 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago, saying they was gonna win the chip. Now he's talking about, oh my God, when it's against your narrative. That was, oh my God, when it's against your narrative. Oh my God.
You're not making
Oh my God.
sense.
You're not making sense.
You're comparing.
You're not
one
making
fucking
sense.
game. Corey, you can do all that yellow you want. I'm still gonna get my point across. You fucking.
And I'll get a yell
Okay,
still.
You're still not. You're still not making any sense. You're just contradicting yourself.
You're contradicting yourself. You just said the Warriors are the favorites to win the fucking championship. Now they can't win. Now they can't win without Kevin Durant. Now they can't win without Kevin Durant. You're contradicting yourself.
We're talking about two different things.
Fuck out of here.
You're comparing one game from them missing a player to a whole fucking series
Thank
of
you.
LeBron
That makes no
fucking
sense.
missing.
Y'all
two.
talking about series that happened 3-4 years ago to right now. I'm talking about right now, and the Warriors are going to win the championship.
No one else brought them up right now but you. So how do you say we brought them up right now? You brought them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring them up right
So
now
why you
because
just saying
y'all
brought 'em up?
asking, is Kevin Durant, can the Warriors win a championship
No,
without
you
Kevin Durant?
dumbass.
Yes, they can.
No,
Yes, they can.
Are you high? Are you high?
We're not even saying
And in
that,
those two
bro.
series, look, I say in those two series, no, because they lost mad depth because of that. But if
What the
KD
fuck are you
never
talking
left, if
was
KD never
on the
left,
team, they would have never lost
Bro,
the fucking
I'm
depth.
trying to.
What are you talking about? What
Let
are you
me-
talking about?
bro, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk.
Go ahead.
And you tell me I'm trying to talk,
Go
nigga.
ahead. I need to hear this.
Like I said, if KD never went to the Warriors, okay?
Yes.
If KD never went,
Uh-huh.
and they kept all the depth, and they still had that 73-9 team, and was running it back, yes, they would have won a fucking another championship. 100 fucking percent. 100 fucking percent.
Yo.
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
They
Next
won
subject.
73
I'm done with it.
games now.
They won
they
73 fucking games
They
the year
lost 3 in a
before.
row.
I don't give a fuck
They
what y'all
lost-
talking
they
about.
lost 3 in a row.
And won the championship the year before that. So yes,
Oh,
they
mind you-
would have won.
wait, time out.
Yes,
Mind-
they
mind
would have
you-
won.
Mind you, they were down 3-1 to Kevin Durant's team.
God
you think they would beat
damn.
the Thunder? They would have went down 3-1 again and beat the Thunder? You think?
Who
That's a
knows where
fact.
Kevin Durant would have went though? I'm just saying if Kevin Durant
Now
didn't go to the
it's-
Warriors,
no,
there's a lot of different places where he could have went.
All right,
stayed.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right,
I
next
hate-
series.
I hate
After
y'all niggas.
Sixers,
Next series. 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 Grizzlies, Wolves.
The fucking
Grizzlies in 6.
no Wolves. are
John Morant is
six.
fucking corny, bro.
weirdo.
John Morant's a cornball.
How?
It's really hard to root for him. He just he's got
Why
more
are you
tweets than
tweet-
points in the
Why are you
playoffs. bro.
tweeting people that you're versing?
Like, he's friendly with Anthony Edwards on Twitter.
Did Edwards even answer him?
No,
No.
he didn't. Even, like he's probably like, what the
Anthony
fuck?
Edwards
you doing?
doesn't tweet like that. But like John Morant has Twitter fingers. Like John Morant is a 20-year-old kid.
After that Jordan shit, bro, he's been playing like ass.
Yeah, he's been talking a little bit too much. He's got to play ball. I mean, He was talking that he's got to stop talking cash shit after he wins. He's just got to stay humble and just get through the series and then talk his shit after he wins the series.
He hasn't attempted a mid-range shot this series at all.
At all?
At all. Nothing outside of the paint.
He hasn't shot a. He shot 3-pointers,
three.
right? Yeah, he shot threes. Well, he hasn't shot mid ranges.
Yeah, no mid ranges. Nothing outside of the paint.
Well, that's a lot of young point guards' weaknesses is finding that mid range pull up game. You know, or that isolation mid range game or floater. Yeah, he doesn't have a floater either. Really, I mean, he's a slashing sharp. If he was a 2K build, he'd be a slashing sharp. You know.
He's a 3-point shooter.
No. But he attempts them.
But he could make them though. And he just won Most Improved Player of the Year, by the way. Did he deserve that? Did he deserve it?
No.
Did he deserve it?
No, niggas knew he was in that.
Just because
elaborate.
He was an MVP candidate. You can't.
True.
In my opinion, you can't be
both.
And bro, we forget he
True.
won Rookie of the Year just 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no. I
He
don't
was
True.
already good. Like
He was already good.
This was an
established.
NBA move.
He was already like they're trying to market. They're trying to build his
This is
resume
yes.
to become the new face. Trying to build his accolades up. That's hella smokescreen. I think Darius Garland should have got it. Honestly,
he will be better than Allen Iverson.
What you mean?
huh?
That's a comment that Ja Morant will be better than Allen
Wavy
Iverson.
J said.
Right.
I mean, that's not. I mean,
that's not a crazy.
that's
thing
not
to say.
that crazy.
Niggas need to
It's not-
stop. Like
that's
the
not that crazy.
nostalgia of Allen Iverson is kind of ridiculous.
Well, there's a lot of Philly people in
It's kinda
like our group,
ridiculous.
and then like so they
Ja
hold
Morant's not-
Allen Iverson to a different pedestal than
How about-
you know. I love AI though. You know what I mean?
They are
But
cool. Yeah,
You-
he's dope. He's a
you,
game
like,
changer. But like,
you
you
think-
gotta relax on that.
he hasn't
he-
gotten
like-
anything done in his career.
Nothing.
Bro,
What
why
Ja-
are we
I mean,
automatically acting like Ja Morant is just?
No, I'm not
Like,
saying.
Ja Morant has.
I'm
done-
not talking about Ja Morant. I'm saying
We're just talking
Allen
about AI
Iverson
in general.
So
I'm
do
not.
you
I'm not
agree with this
comparing
comment?
him.
Do you agree with
Right
that
now?
comment?
No, I compare Ja
He
Morant
could
to D
be.
Rose.
So do you think he will be better than Allen Iverson?
I think he better.
I don't
than D
know.
Rose.
I don't know yet.
That's
I can't tell you
that's
that
the
yet.
question, bro.
Allen
I just
Iverson-
answered you.
yeah, nobody brought up
Yes
D
or
Rose.
no?
It's Allen
Okay,
Iverson.
no.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm not
don't-
gonna act like Allen Iverson was this almighty nigga like everybody keep doing. Like
He can be better than Allen
he's-
Iverson
he's-
Yes,
if
yes, he has
definitely.
potential. To be
he has
better.
potential. The ceiling's there, but I don't.
It's not a
think he
given.
will- I don't
think it's a
know.
given.
I don't know. I just don't know
I
yet.
need
It's
to
too
see
early
him
in his
elevate
career.
his team in the playoffs. Like,
And here's the thing,
that's
like,
what AI did.
The team that's
What?
surrounding Ja Morant in Memphis, this young team is better than what Allen Iverson was getting
absolutely.
in Philly.
Allen Iverson brought his team to the
He
finals.
had
They
fucking Eric
his second
McKee,
player was
Aaron
McKee.
McKee, and
Wasn't he
fucking
the sixth man of the year?
Eric Snow, and
these niggas don't watch basketball. Bro.
But we're acting like
Niggas don't watch
that's supposed to
basketball
be his
now,
number
bro?
two, bro.
niggas don't watch basketball
Man,
because the Sixers didn't surround AI with a good team.
He had.
That's what you're fucking
Team
telling
was
me?
ass, bro.
He had
Bro.
old ass Dikembe Mutombo. Like, shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Now niggas don't watch basketball. Shut up, bro.
He was a defensive. Like,
Shut up, bro. Yeah, he was one. Yeah,
He
sure.
won it that year.
I don't care. Yeah, that's cool.
What
But
are you talking about, then, bro? That's a factor.
There's just nobody like he had no offensive help on that team.
Okay,
Like,
that's that. You
That's
can say
different.
that.
Okay,
That's the
offensive
part.
You
help.
can
Cool.
say that.
that's the point.
You
Obviously,
didn't
they
say
have.
that at all, bro. You didn't say
You,
that
you
at all.
give him a big five like Mutombo to compensate for him at being a bad defensive point guard, and you could play like
you
that.
tell me there was a good team around Allen Iverson. That's what y'all niggas is telling me. You
No,
tell me
you're
that
right.
that
You're
team
right,
that
Corey.
Allen
Corey,
Iverson
you're right.
took to the finals in 2001 was a good team surrounding him.
You're
Are you
right.
telling me Aaron McKee is a great team? Is a great guy?
They had
You're right.
good role players.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, they had role players, and that's it. That's literally all they had was role players.
Kobe got
Okay,
two
role
rings with
players.
role players.
Okay, role players. Well, because
Yeah,
he's
he's
Kobe
Kobe,
fucking
yeah.
Bryant. That's
Yeah,
why.
Kobe.
Because he's Kobe Bryant.
All right, so talk about
Oh,
is
my
Allen
God,
Iverson
you
top
niggas
five
killing
shooting
me.
guard? That was a topic in the chat.
What?
That was a top five. That was a topic in the group
Why?
earlier this week. Is Allen Iverson a top five shooting guard? of
He
all
doesn't
time?
have the accolades for a top five.
So no.
Yeah, not the,
No.
No,
The skill was there.
No.
The skill was there.
I got him number 4.
The skill. Well, name
Who
him.
you got? I
Name
got-
him out.
You got
I got Jordan, Kobe, Wade, AI, Ray Allen.
What about Reggie?
I might put.
6. No, I got Reggie 7. Harden 6.
No, Harden. No,
I might have Harden before.
Harden's like 8, 9, in my opinion.
Bro, this is the thing. These niggas haven't won shit.
flowers, bro.
Only
Yes.
Ray Allen. You got. If we doing by that, if we doing by accolades and shit, Ray Allen's top 4.
Sure.
No.
Yes. Jesus Shuttlesworth is top fucking 4. What are we talking about?
I got him at 5, bro. I got Ray Allen 5.
Allen Iverson gets a lot of respect because what he did
Culture-wise.
Culture-wise.
But he was
Yes,
a hooper.
he was the
Allen-
most
he was a
influential
hooper.
player of
Allen
all
Iverson was a
time.
pure hooper.
He was a hooper.
So what's your top 5?
Allen Iverson's number 6.
Same 3.
Same
MJ,
3.
MJ,
and then I have Harden
Kobe.
number 5. And then I have Ray Allen number 4.
Okay. Yeah, you got 6.
Yeah, 6.
I'm just trying to think of.
I got
anybody that
Miller
could
over Harden.
be- Yeah, Miller's definitely better than Harden. But I'm just trying to think of anybody. That
I
don't know.
I don't know. Why?
Yes,
I need
he's
to,
better
like-
than Harden.
Why though?
He's more efficient than Harden.
I don't know, man. But I
You
respect it.
shoot better than Harden. He's gotten far. Like Harden got to the
Harden
what?
just
He
has
got
that
to the.
MVP,
He gets to
that's
the conference finals and
He has
stuff.
the
You know,
MVP. That's
You know
it.
what?
I don't know.
I
It's
say
very
this.
close. It's very
Reggie
close.
Miller was like a 2-way player, I guess. He was a 2-way.
He played a lot better defense.
Yeah,
he
100%.
was a lot better in clutch
we
situations,
talk about
obviously
that,
as
Yeah,
well.
Reggie
He was a
Miller's
killer.
got this
Reggie
iconic
Miller was a
Knicks
fucking
moments,
killer.
like, it's
He was a
great.
Knicks killer.
So you say your 5 yet?
Yeah, it's just I was trying to think of anybody.
What
that
about
could be
Klay
better than
Thompson
Allen
in all
Iverson.
this mix?
No.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the
Allen
individual accolades.
Yeah.
I was thinking about saying
He might
Klay,
be
but
the greatest.
The
one of
injury,
greatest.
the injuries fucked the pack up.
I
for
think
that,
he might-
honestly.
Clay's
'cause
definitely
he's
top
right.
10. He's definitely top. Is
I
he
don't
top
even know
10?
if he's top 10.
He might be 10. I think
Because
10.
then you gotta start factoring like Joe Dumars and niggas like that, bro.
Is Clay top 10?
Yeah, I think he's top 10.
I mean, you don't got
think he's top
Ray
10.
Allen in your top 5. That's kind of nasty.
You guys want to talk
I
about
may
that?
has Harden 4, AI 5.
We gotta
Yeah, no.
remember prime Harden was fucking nuts.
He was nuts. He was crazy.
He was nuts.
That
They
was
they
two
should have beat the
years.
Warriors that year, obviously.
Yeah,
The
they
Kate, with
did.
But
KD.
y'all man, CP3 got hurt like always. Though.
Yeah. Well, shit happens.
Oh, that's tough.
Clyde was up there too. Yeah.
I think Harden gets disrespect because he kind of fades away in the playoffs.
That
That hurts.
his diva like shit
He
that he
forces
does
way-
with
he
his
forces his way out
teams,
of a couple
forces his
teams.
way out of teams.
Wearing the
and
fat suits.
Yeah, he just kind of.
He had a very bot style of play at one point too. He was very cheesy with the free throws.
too much.
Yeah, like you ever
He's
see
was-
too
it was
busy being
very
a rock
annoying.
star, like living.
Want to be a rapper?
Yeah, want to be.
He definitely wanted to be a rapper more than he wanted to be a
He's
basketball
a slut for Lil
player.
Baby. That shit's inexcusable.
You know what?
He's a slut for Lil Baby.
That's kind of plausible.
Yeah, that's
It's gross.
Clyde Drexler. Hell no.
He's a
top
great
10.
dunker.
He's
I'll give
top
him
10.
He was
Clyde is
ahead of
top-
his time.
So he's a Zach LaVine.
Shit. I mean, Zach LaVine has a little bit more of a jump shot, just being that the game is different, but
So Zach LaVine is
they're
better than
similar. I
Clyde
mean, Zach
Drexler.
LaVine stinks right now.
I don't
You
know.
know,
Two
we
different,
can't-
two different, two
we
different
can't be- we
decades.
can't
Two
be
different
too disrespectful
decades.
for the old heads.
Wait,
It's,
can we-
it's two different
Fuck
decades.
them
Can we
old
talk
niggas.
about the Bulls?
Oh, we got to. What we doing about the? Let's get back to the Memphis Grizzlies.
All right. Who's winning the series? That's all we're talking
Memphis in
about.
6.
Then we're moving on. Memphis in 6. I'm saying Memphis in 6 as well. What about you, Matt?
I'm gonna say
Timberwolves in 7.
I'm gonna say Timberwolves in 6, bro.
All right.
Man, you got
Y'all, man, you persuaded me to the point of like these niggas really might beat
I
them.
told you. I said they were dangerous as hell. They match up good.
They are
with them, but
very
I just feel
dangerous.
Like,
They
They
I
are.
feel like Memphis gonna steal
I
game
feel like
5.
Steven Adams is a problem.
No,
he's a problem for them. Like
he can't. I don't think he can play.
he can't play Cat. Like if Cat really wanted to go off. Like for
That's
real.
the problem.
That's the
Cat is
problem.
too
And
nice.
we already clipped that up
He's a
last time.
goofy.
This nigga is not
changed his
consistent, bro.
voice in an interview. That
He's
was
kind of weird.
He's a
bro.
Cat's a
Sus.
fucking
Cat
weirdo,
is
bro.
sus.
He like I
What
do
part of
not.
Jersey he from?
He's from up north, bro.
Orange County?
yeah. I think
He's from like the Orange area, bro.
Weird.
Very weird. I don't know. I don't know what's good with Towns, bro. I don't know.
But Anthony Edwards, though,
I told.
nasty. He's a
I
dog.
told niggas.
He's crazy.
I told niggas.
He's crazy.
Told
He's crazy.
niggas.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
go ahead.
I think it was a question like at the beginning. I don't know if it was the beginning of this year or like midway through the year, but they were like, did the Timberwolves make the right choice with taking Edwards over LaMelo?
Yes,
absolutely.
they made the
For that
absolute
team,
right
for
move.
that team, yeah.
I think so too.
Yes, they made the right fucking move, taking
Did the
Edwards
Warriors
over
make the right?
LaMelo.
Did
And
the,
honestly,
did,
I
did
don't know
the
if
Warriors
LaMelo's
make the
ready
right
for
choice?
this.
Well, we're not going to find out till next year if Warriors made the right choice because Wiseman's been out the whole year. And honestly, he was a dog last year. Wiseman, he was pretty good.
He'll average a double for you.
I'm kind of
And he can
sad
shoot
that
the three.
I'm sad that they don't have him right now because like the Warriors would be really fucking crazy right now with a fucking Wiseman.
Yeah, with a
With a
I like-
Wiseman right now? Oh
I-
my goodness.
Yo, you know
bro.
what I think, bro? I think by next year, Kuminga's going to take over that Andrew Wiggins spot and be a lot better for the Warriors. 'Cause I think he's better.
Andrew
than
Wiggins stinks.
I think
Kuminga is
Kuminga,
crazy,
I think he's
bro.
just young right now. I think he needs like this year again, like get the playoff atmosphere in him, and then get that playoff experience. And I think
Mobley
Kuminga-
over Wiseman. Yeah,
can't-
and just until he's more proven.
yeah.
Wiseman's got it,
I don't know,
it
like-
just said Wiseman got to take over
like-
Looney's role, and like a Wiseman over a Looney at that point is like
Then
that's what's
that's big.
separating
And
the
then-
Warriors from the
And
Celtics
then
at
Kuminga
that point,
over
you know?
Wiggins, that would be
Yeah.
perfect. I can't believe Andrew Wiggins was an all-star this year too. That's kind of nasty.
That's from fan voting and bullshit. You know how that shit goes.
I haven't cared about the All-Star games.
He's
since
from a
they started
touching.
having
I think Em said he's from a touching.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Well, that makes a lot of sense. If Cat's from Metuchen, that makes sense because I've been to that place and it's
So he said
it's a little
Edwards got
weird.
to work on a shot selection.
Yes,
That'll come with
Yeah.
time, though.
Yes.
Like that'll. As
that
he,
nigga will get his shots up. I will say
He's gonna put. He's a shot.
he wants to go
creator.
viral. I respect it, honestly. Like he wants to go viral every night, and like
But
that's his mindset.
um,
It'll come with time.
yeah, definitely.
All right, next series. Heat Hawks.
It's over.
3-1.
You about to put this one away. Trey stinking.
I
it up
just
last night, though.
think I
9
deserve a
points.
W. I think I deserve some flowers here.
For what?
I'd agree.
For what?
I'd agree.
I don't
For
know,
what?
man.
Trey
I
fucking
don't know.
sucks.
Trey Young is not
So
fucking
y'all
that
been
good.
praying
Guys.
to whoever
He's
y'all
not
prayed
as
to
good
get
as y'all advertised it.
How?
He's just not
He
as
doesn't
good
have
as y'all
a team
advertised
last
it.
night.
bro.
He doesn't have a team.
So
DeAndre Hunter had 24, 3 and 1 on 9 of 13.
Who
last
the
night, by
fuck?
way.
What was what?
DeAndre
All right,
Hunter-
I'm
where did he go?
actually-
Where
where'd
did
he
he
go?
go?
Where'd he go?
Where'd
Where'd he go?
Yeah, what school did he go to?
He went to Virginia. Thank
You
you.
know your shit.
I do
Hunter
know.
Hunter
watched
went
it
top
last
3.
night.
Hunter.
DeAndre Hunter.
He
was
went like top
nice.
3 that
He
year.
did.
Yeah.
Yes. He was supposed to be a good prospect.
He was supposed to be like top dog in that draft.
All right,
Like,
next series, bro.
yeah,
you're not
it's
getting-
GG's.
Okay, yeah. Watch when we get to that one series. All
Okay,
right.
we'll see.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Nuggets Warriors. We're talking Nuggets Warriors. This is looking like. I mean, Jokic. We need to give Jokic his flowers for
That's why he's
even
the MVP, bro.
that. This is why he's MVP for even pulling one game out with the situation that he's in, and
So we give him participation trophies.
I guess so.
We're trying to give him B one.
You
How?
guys see that play at the end where like he knew what was coming with that
What you talking
lob?
about? Yeah, that's. I mean, he's a smart player, but how we give an Embiid a participation
What
trophy?
the-
What?
He has a better team than fucking Jokic. Let's stop. Even before the trade, he had a better team than fucking Jokic. Imagine trying to make Will Barton. Who the fuck? I don't even know where he fucking came from, to be honest.
He's the all-time leader in threes.
So what? So
Leonard
I don't
just
care
made
about
a
it.
good point. And he said Embiid would have got swept if he was in Jokic on Jokic's team right now. Embiid would have got swept if he was
Yes.
on the Nuggets right now.
Yes.
And I kind of agree. I kind of
I
agree with
think
that.
so. That's a great
He
point.
can't-
That's
I kinda
exactly
agree with that.
what
He's
you
not
need.
like
I don't
Jokic
know.
is a point center.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Jokic controls the game enough to beat the Warriors. I mean,
And don't get me wrong, I love Embiid. Well, I don't love Embiid because he's a Sixer, but like I love Embiid's game. I wish he was a little bit more tough and he wasn't falling all over the place and drawing fouls left and right. But like,
so many threes. That's what I wish.
yeah, I think Jokic is gonna win
Jokic doing
MVP,
it
and
without
the
Murray.
Sixers fans are gonna be so fucking
He's
mad
gonna-
about
he's
it.
gonna
But
win
like,
but
oh well,
I
like
just think Embiid was a better player this year.
Why?
This season.
Why? Because he's a scoring.
Scoring.
he stayed healthy
He stayed healthy
for the most part
And
until
then-
fucking 2 games
and
ago.
then he got his team to the better record. He was honestly. I mean,
They
yes,
both deserve it, in my
They
opinion.
both deserve it.
They got.
I think Jokic deserves it more.
I wasn't mad at I wouldn't be mad if when Jokic gets it because he's gonna win it. I'm not gonna be mad when he wins
Who?
it. But
Who's Jokic's best? Aaron Gordon.
right now, I think it's Bones Highland.
Monte Morris had a great game
Monte
last
Morris
night.
snapped last night.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
cool.
He was getting whatever he wanted. He put up
Like, I'm not
But he ain't no
I'm not
Jamal
debating,
Murray.
like,
He's
I'm
not no Michael Porter Jr.
I'm not
You
debating,
know,
like,
like
I'm not-
two of his best players are out.
I'm not
you know?
debating if Jokic deserves it. I just personally think Embiid should get
You're not wrong, and you're not
You're
wrong.
not wrong.
And you're
I'm
not
not
wrong.
saying you're wrong.
Honestly, you're not. You're not wrong.
Sixers fans are acting like
But
this.
Sixers fans are acting like, yeah.
he's the
But
unanimous
my thing
fucking.
is, you got to keep in mind that the MVP is a regular season award.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
In regular season,
But they always wait till after the damn near to the end of the regular, the end of the playoffs to announce it. For what?
Yeah, but
For what? Because you know why? Because these motherfuckers is paying attention to the playoffs and they're taking it into account. I promise you, they take playoffs into account for MVP. In my opinion, I think they do, even though they're not allowed to. You can't help but watch and judge off the playoffs if it's in front of your face.
I think we would have a different conversation if.
Let's also not forget who has the votes. You got guys like Stephen A. Smith, Colin Coward. These guys have
Shitty
votes, and they're
voters.
fucking idiots, bro.
Shitty, like
They are such casual
Yo,
fans.
all right,
Like,
so mention this.
yes.
it's
Mention
gross.
this.
Yes.
Would the Sixers sweep would have swept Toronto if Jokic was on the Sixers?
Yes.
No.
yes.
Wait. What you mean?
Throw Jokic on the Sixers. Do they
oh,
sweep
yeah.
the
The
Raptors?
Raptors
Yeah.
don't win the game.
Nah.
I think he will make that team like way better. Actually,
The Sixers would be fucking nasty with Jokic.
Yeah, they'll be OD.
If Jokic was on the Sixers, Ben
Yeah.
Simmons would be still on the
Yeah.
Sixers, in my opinion, as well.
Yeah.
I think they would have got along a lot more than how Embiid and
But honestly, they both gotta control the ball.
They don't. He could,
Jokic
if
is
he
so much
controls the
more,
ball
like,
in a different
friendly,
way.
though.
Like
Yeah, he's more
He-
ball dominant.
he's ball
Jokic can
dominant.
get rid of it.
Jokic will get rid of the ball. Embiid,
Bro,
he's gonna
Jokic
get his buggy.
walks the ball up the floor and like Jokic goes coast to
Yeah,
coast.
I
does
bet
fucking
he might be
everything,
the
bro.
best passing big man
Ever.
easily.
He's like
I don't
Easily.
really know who else.
Easily.
Is a good passing
It's
big.
easy. That's easy, in my opinion. That's easy.
He's like the first of his kind because he literally does everything. Like,
It's-
he
yeah,
went like from like what he can go last game.
Wasn't
He went-
Marcus Gasol a really great passer too? When he was in his prime,
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, but not no
playmaking
Jokic
the
for
way
sure.
he
he
was.
wasn't bringing the ball up and then like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
and he can shoot the three. He can shoot the three good. He shot the three good last game. It was like he shot
close to 40%. I'm
Yeah,
almost
nah,
sure.
He does
He
it
fucking
all.
shoots
It's
it.
crazy.
You know what's
He could
crazy?
do
He's
anything.
really not athletic at all.
That's the funniest part about it.
Penguin. Like it's wild.
It's great. I love it. All right, so let's go to Sixers Raptors since we're on the Embiid subject. I'm gonna skip around a little bit.
They should.
So Embiid's finger, right? How much of that injury is it going to affect
They don't
Embiid
fight.
when he goes against the Bucks next round?
They're toast.
They think it's Miami, but they
Miami, my bad. Sorry.
They're out of there.
Miami's winning in 6.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
out of
I
there.
got the Heat and I
Jimmy
got the Heat
Butler
in
been playing
6.
crazy anyway. So
Yeah.
Butler's honestly gonna shut Maxey. No, who do? Yeah, you put
Harden.
you put Butler on Maxey and what?
And it's a wrap.
PJ on Harden.
yeah,
And double down on what? Bam? Can Bam? You think can slow Embiid down? You think? Or you gotta double that?
I think he's gonna be able to
With his hand.
With his
I think.
hand, yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Bam is underrated.
He's been playing like shit
yeah.
though.
He's hurt though.
Yes,
He
sir.
been playing. He been play. He has a quad injury or something. He been playing.
He's been doing nothing though. He's
Yeah.
putting up like I know he's hit his unders consistently, all unders in like the past 3 or 4 games.
I like Bam too. I like Bam.
I did like him, especially like bubble wise. He was.
I mean, you think? Our main thing's
Philly
Philly
could beat Miami.
I don't think so.
Nah,
No.
Not with Miami's defense. Miami's defense
healthy.
is
not
once
even
again
that-
showing you guys
Yo,
they're the real fucking deal when it comes to defense.
Yo,
I don't
can-
fuck with the Heat, but I gotta respect their
can
defense.
Eric Spoelstra get his flowers for being a great fucking coach?
He's a great
He's
coach.
an all-time great.
He's a great coach.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a great coach.
I feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Here's the problem though. Goni yesterday told me that Eric Spoelstra might be the greatest coach of all time. And I was like, shut the fuck up, you delusional Heat fan. All right. You're bugging.
What?
You're bugging.
I wouldn't even like give that any energy.
yeah.
You know I did. You know I gave it energy, bro. So
All right. So hypothetically speaking, I think I asked this in the chat.
So if that's the thing.
Who? Let's say Miami wins. Who do you think they would rather play, Boston or Milwaukee?
Either.
No, but they gotta have to play one of them.
If I'm them, I don't want to play either.
Yeah.
if I'm them, I would rather play
So
Milwaukee
later.
just off the strength that
Middleton
they're
is
not
hurt
as
right now.
healthy.
What?
They're not as healthy.
Well, no, Middleton might.
You
come back.
better pray that
Milwaukee doesn't.
that's
Well,
what I'm
Middleton doesn't come back for another 2 weeks. He's gonna miss
Bro,
that whole
it
series.
don't. Bro, they're playing crazy without
don't-
Middleton.
I don't know about the whole.
They are,
series.
they
He might
are.
come back like game 3 type. Because the way these games are spaced out, they're taking like 2 days
True.
between every game right now.
Yeah.
So who would you rather play if you were Miami?
I would rather play Milwaukee without
Middleton. But let's say they're both healthy.
If they're both healthy, I mean,
I'd rather play the Celtics.
Wait, but then again,
I don't know.
take this into
They're on
account.
the same
Who
level.
do you
man.
have if you're Miami to guard Giannis? Because if you go up against,
No, Bam.
Here's the thing. I feel like they're both just as good and they match up just as well with the Heat. It doesn't matter who the Heat play because I would be scared. If I'm the Heat, I'm scared of whoever comes out of that series because whoever comes out of that series is battle tested now and just be a great fucking team in 7. The Heat, they're going to be a good team. Above, like a good team in the Sixers.
I give them above average.
Yeah, they're like good, above average. They're not great to the point where they're the Celtics, the Warriors,
not
or the
contenders like
Heat,
that.
or the Bucks. You feel me? So, like,
They match
if
up
I'm the
better
Heat,
with
I'm
the
scared of
Celtics.
either or. It don't matter. I don't want to see either one of them niggas because it's gonna be a tough matchup regardless.
I would
I
say-
think the Celtics versus the Heat would be a dog fight. That would be probably the most
That's what I'm saying,
physical. That would
because
be
at
a 90s style basketball.
Y'all
You
would
could put
actually-
Jimmy
y'all would
Butler on
actually
Tatum
smoke
and
them.
then Tucker on Jaylen Brown, and that you might match up a little bit better than having to guard Giannis. That's the only way I'm thinking that they might rather play the Celtics.
You said
but
Butler on Tatum, you think?
Butler on Tatum
have
and then
Mm-hmm.
Tucker
I would
on.
I would put Tucker on.
Gonna foul out.
I would put Tucker on Tatum for the simple fact he's bigger and taller.
Don't forget, you could put Marcus Smart on somebody too.
Yeah. I still don't think
So to
Miami
be
wins
honest, Marcus
regardless.
Smart would probably guard Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Marcus Smart
Butler
would be covering Jimmy
But
Butler,
honestly,
100%.
But the way Tatum's playing defense,
That's what I'm saying. Like you can
Yeah.
double
Yeah.
guard
I would
between
say
two
to him, if I'm the
insane
coach,
That's
I
why I
would
like the
save him
Celtics. The
for
Celtics just got more offense than the
Nah,
Heat,
Celtics are
with
good
just
right
as good, damn near just as good defense as the Heat.
they're both deep. Like, they play
And they
solid.
yeah.
8-9. And Robert Williams is back too. Yes,
that's the difference for y'all.
Robert
Robert
Williams
Williams
had
coming back is
surgery and came back before
huge.
You're mad.
Yeah,
What happened?
This is a sick Negro.
You said it's crazy. Robert Williams
head,
came back
Negro.
before
Had a
Ben
whole
Simmons.
ass surgery, came back before Ben Simmons.
well,
Yeah,
for
I don't
Ben,
want
it's more mental than physical at this point. I feel like also. So, let's go to
Pels
the
Suns?
Pels Suns.
Pelicans
It's
is
hot
6.
right now.
Pelicans
Pelis.
is 6.
I'm not disrespecting the Suns like that.
I am. Chris Paul fucking sucks.
Okay, bro. You're the
He's-
only one that feels that way.
I don't
so
care.
Congrats.
I'm fine. I'm just
Congrats.
like you would die on the hill for some stupid
Yo,
shit.
can I ask you a
I'll die
question?
on the hill for stupid shit.
All right.
Well, you'll die on that.
What would I be saying if that was Russell Westbrook? That's all I want to know.
What you mean?
Russell Westbrook.
No, think about
If
it.
you was in CP3's position,
Yes, and
he's
lose.
ass.
They wouldn't even be up 2-2. They would have got swept already.
It'd be 0-4 and they're done. So yeah,
I wouldn't say all that.
Yeah,
I would. I would 100%
Wait,
would.
what team they on? What
Especially
team
Devin
you on?
Booker getting hurt,
Suns?
100%. Russell Westbrook
Oh.
would have got swept in this situation.
No.
So
Yeah.
I don't know why
Russ
we're
trying to-
comparing
that's-
Russell
that's-
Westbrook,
that's-
Hold
the
on.
least efficient player in the NBA, to Chris Paul, one of the top efficient players in the NBA.
How's he?
How is
top
he?
efficient?
He had
like
a-
12 points.
So what?
No,
we're talking about
efficiency.
assists.
He had
Like
a turnover
efficiency
last night,
is just
and that
it's
was
just
a-
I
points
don't know why.
and field goal
15
percentage. It's
All right,
assists
anyway,
and non-turnovers.
Who's going to win the series?
The Suns.
In 6 or 7?
Maybe 7. It might have to be
This
7
nigga's
because they
dead
don't have
ass.
Booker. They don't have Booker, and Chris Paul is not the number 1 scoring option on the team. Like he never was, and he never will be. But at
So
least
he don't got to step
They
up
had
at
Cam
all.
Johnson running ISOs last
he
night.
didn't play good. He didn't play good. He didn't play good. He didn't step up the way he should have last game.
He should.
You're right, Ed. He didn't. He needs to step up
But he
more
does
if
this-
they
he
think the
does
Suns are
this
going to
a
win.
lot of playoff series, bro, when it matters. Does he? Does he not, Corey? Stop acting like he doesn't.
Usually his team fails him. Usually.
It's never him.
Usually.
It's never him.
Usually.
It's never him.
Last night he was not good. He still had 11 assists and barely any turnovers.
so
But
when they
He needs to
he needs to score. He needs to score with
Get-
Devin Booker out. He has to score more. Yes, correct.
He needs to be the number 1 scoring option on the Suns. It cannot be Mikal Bridges.
It should be Ayton.
No, it should.
It should be everybody
not.
else. It
no,
should.
it's not. That's not how basketball
It
works.
should
bro.
be Ayton and CP both with
No,
around the same.
Who's
amount
the
of
second best
points.
player on the Suns?
Ayton.
Ayton.
Are we talking about right now?
No,
What-
overall. What Booker?
Oh.
Who's the second best player on the Suns?
Oh, it's Chris
Chris
Paul.
Paul.
So
Yeah.
why?
So why does he have to step up?
So that means when the number 1 option is gone, the number 2 has to step up to be the number 1.
Is he
right?
the second best scoring option on the Suns?
But
Yes.
yeah, like,
Let's be
but-
realistic.
But now
Yes.
that Booker, is out,
Did he just
Chris
have
Paul is
37? I was
obviously
praising
going
him.
to look to DeAndre Ayton, his big man, to give him points like that.
He has to get the points.
He does. He has to get more than 4.
I just don't
Entire
understand
game.
any Chris Paul hate. Like,
I
what does
don't-
Chris
I
Paul
don't- I
do
don't hate
for niggas to hate? I'm not talking to you, John. I'm talking to Blackie over there to the right, all the way down to the right.
Come on, you want to get into this argument? Let's get into this argument.
Why don't you like Chris Paul?
He gets.
Why does Chris Paul suck? Because that is the most stupidest fucking statement
You
ever.
want to let me talk?
Niggas don't watch basketball if you say Chris Paul
gonna-
sucks.
you gonna let me
That's
talk?
some real niggas don't watch basketball shit.
You want to let me talk? He
Go
underachieves
ahead.
every playoff series.
Kind of a fact.
He underachieves every fucking playoffs he's ever been in.
So he sucks.
Bro, so we just regular season niggas now. The playoffs don't matter now.
Bro, Chris Paul.
The playoffs don't matter now, Corey.
Playoffs do matter. The
All right,
playoffs do matter.
I'm done. Then I
He
don't
get-
want to argue.
He, night in, night out, Chris Paul plays smart basketball, efficient basketball, good basketball. It's usually not Chris Paul's fault when they lose a game.
It's never his fault.
It's usually not. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Chris
So-
Paul's
You're
he's a
absolutely
winner.
correct.
He's a winner. I mean, in the aspect that
He's a
like
regular season winner.
He's the most
Yo,
team
y'all
player
move-
that y'all
yo,
can ever
this is
see.
He's
the
a regular
thing.
season
He
winner.
Ever.
moves the
His team, he
goalposts
elevates
all the
every
time.
time.
Nah, it's
bro.
not
You
moving the
are,
goalposts,
you
bro.
are, you
When
are.
you're a good team player, sometimes you're not the number one scoring option.
So why I give this criticism to Russell Westbrook all the time?
Because Russell Westbrook is a
ass.
fucking idiot.
How's he an idiot?
And he gets
averaged-
fucking 6 turnovers a fucking game.
Because he turned the ball over.
And he goes
That's
fucking
not-
2 for fucking
no,
17.
Corey, I'm sorry.
And he loses
I'm
because
sorry-
of him.
I'm sorry,
Because of
Corey,
his
that
bad
doesn't
mistakes.
matter though, bro.
Bro,
We
fuck
can't
out of here.
compare
That's
Chris Paul
this
with
is
Russell
such
Westbrook.
this is
Watch
so
it,
fucking
watch it,
stupid.
watch it,
So
watch it,
fucking
bro.
stupid.
Watch
You
it.
guys are on
Watch it.
fucking crack for even bringing up Russell Westbrook's name with Chris Paul. 'Cause they are
Why?
two
He
different
doesn't-
fucking players.
That's
Two
disrespectful.
completely different
How?
fucking players.
How?
Disrespectful as
How?
fuck, my nigga.
How?
What is y'all
How?
doing?
Y'all know who led the league in
How?
turnovers?
Luca.
Y'all praise him.
Yeah, I do.
So you just like
But nobody said
contradicting
Luca
yourself.
was efficient like that. When you involve,
Yo, bro.
nobody said that. He literally said when you have the
Oh,
volume.
He's
of
more
turnovers,
efficient.
turnovers,
He's more
turnovers,
efficient than Trey. 100% more efficient. 100% more efficient. He's 100% more efficient.
21, way more
He can-
efficient than Trey Young.
He is more efficient. So last night he wasn't more efficient than Trae Young?
Bro, he made one more shot than Trey Young, and the game that he lost to the Jazz and Trey Young one game, was it 3 or 4?
So we're talking about where he had 9 points. So we're talking about the last game where
Luka
Luka Doncic had 6 more shots and still had a better field goal percentage than Trae Young. This is what we're talking about, right?
Luca half hurt, put up.
This is what we're
30,
talking
10,
about,
and
right?
4.
Y'all niggas,
Hurt,
y'all make
coming off
excuses.
of a calf strain,
Y'all
smooth
y'all-
off of
y'all
boy.
make excuses for y'all
Smooth,
for the
smooth.
For the players y'all like, y'all make excuses.
Stop making excuses.
Yes, same for y'all. Same for y'all niggas. Same for
How?
y'all. Y'all make fucking excuses for Russell Westbrook all the
What-
fucking time.
what
He
the-
fucking
Here's the
sucks,
thing.
and he's a
Yo,
fucking
listen,
bum.
listen, listen,
He's a fucking
yo,
trash.
Corey,
He's a
Corey,
trash bag, bro.
I'm a
He's a
Westbrook
fucking
fan.
trash bag,
I'm a
bro.
Westbrook fan.
No, I'm talking to John.
So what we talking about?
You make excuses for your niggas too, bro.
What excuses did I
Like
make for?
who?
Like Trae Young.
It's not. What? Oh my god. You're
What
delusional.
excuse did I make for Russell Westbrook? That's what I want to know. What excuse? Tell me. Tell me. Don't make a face. Tell me the excuse I made.
Ja,
Tell
I'm
me.
not gonna get into.
Oh, because you don't have one. Because I don't
Yeah.
make excuses. When niggas tell me he playing bad,
I
he
mean,
playing bad.
you did say the turnovers thing, and that like you acted like that shouldn't matter, but that is a big part of
Did I
Russell
say-
Westbrook's
did I
game.
say it
That
did not
is
matter?
faulty.
What I always tell you, Eddie, about Russell Westbrook. What I always tell Waddy in the chat.
He can't shoot. His shot selection's ass. He turns the ball over a
But
lot.
what's that got to
Okay.
do? So how's
So-
Chris Paul better than him though? He
In
Russell-
every single aspect
But listen,
of
listen. Can I
basketball.
tell you something?
Literally
No,
everything he's
no,
better
no,
than,
no, we
except for
can't do it.
dunking.
We can't
That's the
do that.
only thing Russell Westbrook can
We
do
can't
better than
do
Chris
that
Paul is dunk.
because you know what?
Literally,
Just
and
like-
that's it.
Just
Literally,
like Chris Paul
literally.
taking people bum ass teams to the playoffs. Russell Westbrook has done the same thing. He hasn't. Wizards.
Bro.
So what is? So you're talking about underachieving in playoffs, right? What the fuck does Russell Westbrook do?
So they both do it.
Underachieve
So they
in the
both do
fucking
it?
playoffs.
So they both do it.
So they both do it.
Okay, so who's better? So who's better?
Yo, this nigga's crazy. This
You,
nigga's crazy.
you
So
are
they're
crazy.
even.
You're literally fucking crazy.
So they're even.
I just don't get how
CP3, Chris makes a good point. CP3 literally makes his team better. Westbrook literally makes his teams worse.
How
Facts.
they work if
Facts.
they go to the
Facts.
playoffs and they were supposed to go
Facts.
to the playoffs?
Match this.
They didn't go to the playoffs this year. A big reason is because of Russell Westbrook.
No, the big because
AD got hurt. What are you
That's a
talking
big reason,
Did the,
but another big reason is
bro,
because Russell Westbrook is a fucking bum.
Why did the Wizards make the playoffs last year?
I'm trying to think.
Why?
They had a decent squad. They had an all right squad.
They
Had an all right squad around them.
Let me ask you this.
What? They had an all right squad around them.
What's this?
No, the Wizards weren't bad last year.
They weren't that bad. They weren't that bad of a team.
You talking about this season?
No, I'm talking about last season. I'm talking about last season.
Last season with Dinwiddie. Last season with Kuz.
No, that was this season. Kuzma was there.
We were talking about
Westbrook was there.
So Bradley Beal was
When he was hurt?
Was he hurt the whole season or was he?
Most of the season, yes. Who dragged him to the playoffs?
Westbrook, look, Westbrook will take his team, will get his team to the playoffs. He's good enough to get the team to the playoffs.
Season,
on a play-in 8 seed fuck shit, and then he's done. Once he plays some real shit, it's over.
That's last season though. Like,
but listen, how many times y'all talking so crazy about CP3? How many times has he been to a fucking finals?
Once.
Like, he was in the finals last season.
Last season.
That's his first time in his whole fucking career.
And Russ was also in the finals one time.
When was Russ last in the playoffs? Let's talk about that.
The
fuck?
Hello?
Last year?
Who's in the playoffs last year?
No, I said championship. Finals. I said finals. Yes, I did. I literally said finals.
Bro,
Clip it. Clip that shit. Chat, did I say finals or did I say playoffs? Chat.
Let me ask you, if you put Chris Paul on the Lakers this year, do they still miss the playoffs?
No.
Okay.
And that's the difference right there. That's it.
the
That's it. And that's it. That's it. And that's all. That's it. And that's all to me. I'm done talking about that shit.
Y'all niggas is weird.
I'm off that
if
discussion
they
because it's a
switch
stupid
spots-
discussion. This is a dumb discussion. I don't even know how Westbrook is even getting compared to Chris Paul right now. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
He's underachieved.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. We're talking about player and player. We're not talking about Corey's putting him on a certain pedestal.
Playoffs. You didn't say finals, nigga.
Well, I
You
meant to say
championship.
finals. I meant to say finals.
But even still, you can't
I meant
switch
to say
those
finals.
guys and still have the same success. Like, you put Chris
What
Paul on
success has Chris Paul had? But go to the
Please
playoffs.
let me know the
I'm
success.
talking about
That's it.
this season. If you put Chris Paul on the Lakers, they're probably a contender in the West right now.
Not without AD.
They're a
AD's
playoff
a
team.
fucking
They're definitely a
factor,
playoff
bro.
team, even without AD.
Really good playoff team.
They would be a good playoff team. They would be a
Without
top
AD.
like 6, 7, top 5 seed with Chris
Who
Paul.
was scoring?
Easily.
Who Chris Paul doesn't score. Y'all say he don't need to score, right?
He
On a team with
doesn't
LeBron
need to score.
Y'all say he
That
don't need to
doesn't mean
score,
he
right?
does score.
Y'all
He
say
doesn't
need to
score.
right?
I said he doesn't need to
besides
score.
LeBron-
He needs to score for him
He
to
doesn't
win
need to
now.
score.
He needs to score now.
Right now, yes, he does. You're right. Correct. Yeah, you're right.
Having 9. He had 4. So what are you saying?
Yeah. On
What
how
is
many
it?
shots? On how many fucking
It does
shots?
not
Trey Young
fucking
has
matter.
9 points
That does
on
not
how
matter.
many
He had 4
shots?
points.
On how
At the end of
many
the day,
shots?
He had 4 points.
On how many shots?
He had 4 points. He had that
Jesus
same energy you
Christ.
just had for Trey Young. He had 4 points, my nigga.
Yeah, like I said,
Had that
and
same
did I
energy.
not say before he needs to score in order to win?
You
I just said that. I just said that. I just said that.
Call Trey Young a bot. Like you just called Trey Young a bot. Having 9 points, but Chris Paul had 4. Oh no, it's okay.
It's because
He had 11 assists and how many turnovers?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 assists and how many turnovers? 11 assists and how many turnovers? No, y'all give all the excuses in the world. Fuck out of here.
Score the basketball.
And distribute, score and distribute.
Look,
He didn't do
First
either of
option
those.
passing and the first option
Look,
scoring.
Look, John.
He didn't score and he didn't pass.
So y'all only care about
Niggas couldn't even make the playing tournament, and we're getting
I'm not
compared.
talking
We're
Yeah, we
really
know-
comparing Chris
Yo,
Paul.
listen,
Fuck out
I'm
of here.
gonna make this one point. So y'all only care about assists when it comes to Chris Paul, no turnovers. So y'all might as well just say Rondo's a top 5 point guard.
Oh no, now we're getting nasty.
This is your logic. That making no sense. When you use your logic for
This
another
is a
player,
sick
y'all double
Negro.
back.
This is
Why?
what y'all love to do when niggas is wrong. Y'all try to figure out like a way. You're trying to figure. You try to deflect and be like, oh,
There's
you
no
guys are moving the
deflecting.
goalposts.
You
Oh,
are.
well, if you're saying this, well then this has to be this then, and then
year,
this has to be that then.
Next year,
No,
bro.
nigga, Chris Paul is better than Russell Westbrook.
not.
Luka Doncic is better than Trey Young,
So
and
Chris-
that's it.
so
And that's
Chris
fucking
Paul-
all. Ain't no
Chris Paul-
goalposts getting
So
moved.
why
What do I
these
mean that?
Why does
So Chris Paul had 0 excuses for not beating a motherfucking 8 seed without Devin Booker. Am I correct?
Huh?
it's everybody else's fault, right, Corey?
Chris Paul has no excuse for not beating the 8 seed in the West.
Look, he
Yes or
played
no?
bad
No, no, no,
last
no, no,
night.
no,
He
no, no,
played
no.
bad last
Chris
night.
Paul, Chris Paul should not have an excuse, right, for not winning the series, correct?
He should not have an
Okay.
excuse. You're
Topic
absolutely
done.
correct.
So if they lose-
You're absolutely
so if
correct.
they
If they lose,
Then it's on
I'll
Chris
take
Paul's
that L.
legacy.
I'll take that L. I'll take that
One
L.
step to the
I'll
back.
take
Back.
clip that
Clip
shit.
that.
Clip
Yeah.
that shit. Clip that shit. Clip
Right.
that shit. Cause I'm gonna hold y'all niggas accountable once Miami busts Trae Young ass again, motherfucker.
What does that have to do with?
Yeah, well, that's a game you like to play. Well, since this guy
Bro,
likes to do this,
my
this guy
nigga.
likes to do that.
Miami
Well, this
is
is
the
what it
number
is.
one
This is what it do that. I'm gonna give y'all the same shit.
So
I'm gonna give y'all the same shit.
So if Luka don't win this playoff series, what we doing?
Luka, I'll hold that L too. I'm gonna hold that L too. I'm gonna hold that fucking L too.
Yeah.
Because he's not losing. He's not losing this series.
Just like
And the
Raptors
Suns
are
ain't losing this series either.
Just like you said, the Raptors were gonna beat the Sixers.
I was just trolling that
Oh,
shit.
now
I don't give a
you're
fuck
trolling.
about that. I was trolling. I was saying OVO Raptors and shit. I was just, I was just fucking with Philly. I'm fucking with Philly with that shit. Stop it. I'm a nasty motherfucker.
All right, what's the next series?
Man, niggas
What's the
is
next series?
filthy.
Bucks Bulls.
That's
a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
DeMar DeRozan building a brick house. It don't even matter.
That's one of my favorite.
DeMar DeRozan just been building.
I
Yeah,
like DeRozan.
he just been building houses, bro.
That hurts my heart. That hurts my heart.
Bro.
I
I'm
like
fucking
DeRozan.
crying.
Shout out to
bro.
anyone who thought that the Knicks should have paid DeMar DeRozan.
We should have.
Yeah, we should have.
Thank you.
We should have
I don't
done.
Y'all in the playoffs with him.
Yeah, facts.
We would be nasty with DeMar DeRozan. I can't
Yeah,
hold
we're not
you.
doing that.
Is he better than Mitchell?
That's tough.
Whoa.
Better
This
than
season,
Donovan
yes.
Mitchell?
Correct. Yes.
Overall.
Yeah.
This season, yes.
Always.
No, overall. Yeah.
Always. He's always
Not always. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Buck. I don't know about that.
Y'all niggas are sick.
I don't know about that.
Donovan Mitchell's proven himself in the playoffs a couple times.
Yeah, has he made out the first round?
Yeah, they won a couple series. He was in the
Yeah.
Western Conference
Oh
Finals.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Donovan Mitchell's proven. He's proven.
The bubble.
He went crazy in the bubble. Holy shit.
I thought the-
Holy
Nah, they
fuck.
lost. They lost the
They
game.
lost to the Nuggets, I thought.
Yeah, but it went 7. That was a great series. Like,
And then
that was a
Lakers
good.
got Nuggets.
No, but they were in the Western Conference Finals like at one of these years. Or-
Really?
I don't remember.
I don't remember that. Oh, I could be wrong. I don't know.
All right. So we got what? Bucks is
When
gonna
they beat
finish
the-
them
when
out.
they beat the,
Bucks is finishing them out.
the
Beat the
Thunder?
Clippers.
Bucks,
They beat the
Bucks
Thunder
winning that. That's light.
When Joe Ingles was busting PG ass,
Yeah.
they went to the Western Conference Finals that year.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Donovan Mitchell went to the Western Conference Finals in the
But
bubble.
he has
If I'm
proven
not
himself in the
mistaken.
playoffs.
If I'm
I
not
don't think it was in
mistaken.
the bubble because the Lakers beat the Nuggets to go to the
Yeah, no, it wasn't
Oh,
in the
yeah.
bubble. I'm
They
talking
lost.
about
They lost second
his
round. They lost
rookie
second round.
year.
All right. So is there any other
Oh, the fucking,
series?
the Mavs are gonna lose.
Yeah, Mavs.
That was-
Mavs and
Mavs Jazz.
Mavs Jazz. All right.
Probably go 7. It's probably
I still got the Mavs.
Jazz in 7.
I got the Mavs in 7.
For some
I got the
reason,
Mavs in
think
7.
That lob probably gonna click Donovan and Gobert for some reason.
I don't think so. I think Donovan does not want to play for the Jazz and he wants an excuse to
They
leave.
would have let this shit. But
He's gonna play a tough series to make it seem like it's
I mean, it's a
competitive,
that's
yada
over-
yada. But he wants to get the fuck out of there, and there's only one way to do that.
he's leaving regardless.
Yeah.
Gang, 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 gang. What up, cuzzo? But yeah, let's move on to NFL. Fuck it. Let's move on to the draft. The draft is on what, Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Yo, chat. If you want us to stream the NFL draft from here, if you want to hear us talk and you want to watch the NFL draft with most sports, give us a hell yeah in the chat. Give us a hell yeah in the chat. If I get enough hell yes, we gonna watch live the draft together. All of us, we're gonna watch the live the draft live together. If we get enough hell yes, I need like 10 hell yes. If I don't get 10 hell yes, we not doing it. So fuck out of here. But NFL draft.
The first overall pick.
First overall pick, man. Who's getting picked first? Like, this is the first draft in a very fucking long time. In a very fucking long time where I don't know who's going first.
I think Hutchinson's going first.
Could. I like Hutch. I think Hutch.
I like
But what's the FanDuel favorite right now? Trayvon Walker, correct?
At minus 200.
Minus
I think-
200 Trayvon Walker right now.
I think I read that.
Jags.
I think the owner wants Walker and the GM wants Hutchinson.
Mm.
What are them two?
Yeah, I know that's a
Something-
beef
something
right
like
now.
that.
That's beef. Who would y'all take? Would y'all take Trayvon Walker or Hutch?
Well,
Or Kayvon Thibodeau? Which one?
I know personally, I like Hutch, but I know Andy's watching right now, and I know he would say Walker just because he doesn't think that Hutchins has played any good competition.
He played in the Big Ten.
Big
I mean,
Ten ain't
not
really that
NFL
crazy to me,
Yeah,
honestly.
no, it wasn't really that good last season.
Big Ten is
Well,
like of over. I think
That's
the Big
Ohio
Ten is an
State, Michigan.
overrated. It's an overrated conference in the league. They are a top conference in the league, but at the same time, they're not as good as the SEC.
No, nobody is.
Like it's not even close though. But like people,
No one's close to the SEC.
like quarterbacks out of the Big Ten, they never make it because they just don't see that SEC level comp their whole careers.
game
Like
is
but
way
how many
too
Alabama-
fast.
but
rest
how-
in
how
peace,
many-
like
very
Dwayne Haskins. You know what I'm saying?
many
He was
Alabama-
going crazy at Ohio State, going nuts,
Besides Tua,
going nuts.
Besides Tua, how many Alabama quarterbacks? I need to see
I mean,
SEC
let's talk
defenses?
about LSU quarterbacks. We could talk about
Joe Burrow. Who else?
we could talk about Trevor Lawrence. We could talk. I mean, that's ACC actually. I lied.
Yeah.
I mean,
LSU,
yeah, the
Joe Burrow.
SEC isn't really a good quarterback conference either.
That's literally everything
But
else. They're good at
everything else, though, everything else, SEC all day.
So who you got number one? So who's your number one? Yeah,
Hutch.
Hutch.
Honestly, if I was number one and I had to pick for the Jags, I'm taking Neal, the lineman. I'm not getting any. I'm getting my tackle to protect Trevor Lawrence. You're bugging. They're
Yeah.
bugging. They're honestly bugging.
They don't have no offensive line, bro.
They don't got shit. They need a guy like Neal. And that's who I took in my mock at number one was Neal.
I took Hutch.
And you
I
took
have Hutch as well.
Eddie, who you got? Walker. Number two.
I
the
got
Lions.
to the Lions.
I got
Actually,
Walker.
I had Hutch. I lied, and then I had Neal to the Lions. I'm sorry.
Neal and Swell. That's nasty.
Niggas still gonna suck.
They might be pretty decent.
Bro,
I think it'll be
I don't
decent.
know. They'll be okay. Jared Goff might have an
No.
okay type of
No,
season.
they're trash.
No,
Nigga, that is the Detroit Lions.
Them
No,
niggas
they're
suck.
not going to
No,
be
no,
good.
no.
But
No
they're
way.
going to be
Yo,
good.
think
I'm
about
talking
it.
like I'm
They
thinking
had a
like
good free
fantasy
agency.
football.
They had a pretty decent free agency.
That's good.
They had a
Detroit
good
Lions.
second half of their season too. It wasn't awful.
And Dan Campbell's a pretty good coach.
I like Dan
They're
Campbell
still
a lot.
Detroit
Eat your
Lions.
kneecaps with a spoon.
Still
just
Detroit
crazy.
Lions.
Oh yeah, they'll still stink. They
The
won't make the
Detroit
playoffs,
Jared
but-
Goffs. That's all I know, bro.
They're gonna draft the quarterback at 3-2.
That's very possible. I can see that for sure.
I'd be smart enough.
I don't know. I think they're gonna surprise. I'm not gonna surprise people.
What are they gonna win 6?
Yeah, I got them in 6.
6 games.
I'm gonna say 5 games.
I have them
Bro,
win
that's
5.
nasty. That's not like
For the Lions,
They won-
I'm
they won-
saying 4
They won
if they're
3
lucky.
last year or 2.
I think
And
they
they-
won like 3 last
And
year.
a couple, they had
Think
a
they
lot
won
of
3.
close games. That they should.
All right, they'll get 5. They'll get
They
5
should have beat
games.
us last year.
They'll get
I've
5.
given
Tucker had a
5
6-6
wins.
win.
I don't know the Lions schedule. You're sick in the head if you do off the top of your
Yeah,
dome,
nah,
but
Lions fans, bro.
yeah, no, the Lions do have fans. That's a
In
fact.
Michigan. And that's
So,
it.
And they signed DJ Chark. They got the number 1 wide receiver. They got a nice ass tight end in Hawkinson. DeAndre Swift is a top 10 running back.
Where does Sauce go?
For sure.
To the New York Football
To the New
Giants.
York Football Giants at number 5.
I got him at
That's
4.
where I got him
I got
at.
him at 4 to the Jets.
I got him at 3 to the Texans.
So I got Icky, number 3 to
I
the
got
Tex
I have
Yeah,
to Texans
I got
tackle.
83.
I got Kayvon Thibodeau at 4 to the Jets.
as well.
I got Sauce Gardner at the 5. I
I
got
feel
Trayvon
at the
Walker at 6. I see him slipping because people are just putting him way too high, in my opinion, right now. And then I got Cross to the Giants at 7 as well. And Malik Willis
I got them to the
to
Panthers.
the Falcons
Finish
at
your top
8.
10. Finish your 10.
Malik Willis at 8. That's going to surprise some people. I think Atlanta is really looking for a quarterback. They've been real low key about it because they don't want to see the Saints trade up on their ass. I think the Saints are going to think it's sweet and they're not going to trade up, and then Atlanta's going to take advantage and
I got
take
him
their
at
quarterback.
16.
What's your 9 and 10?
My 9 and 10 is Kenny. Then I think Kenny Pick is going to come right off the board right after that to Seattle. And then I got Stingley going to the Jets. That's my top 10.
I got Walker at 2, Ikemet at 3, Sauce at 4, the Jets. I got you guys drafted Neal at 5, and then I got Willis at 6 to the Panthers.
That could happen.
And I got Thibodeau at 7 to you guys. Pickett at 8, Kyle Hamilton at 9, and Jamison Williams is my first wide receiver at 10. Jets.
Nice.
I like
nice.
Williamson. I think he's gonna be a stud.
I don't think any wide receivers touch top 10, which is like a little different, but I like London. I got London going to Commanders. Going to the Commanders.
I think London's going to go 10 to 12.
Huh?
You think Terry's gonna leave?
No, they just need another wide receiver.
I'm praying on that, though.
I think Terry stays.
What about Samuel? You don't trust Samuel? Stay healthy.
Oh, Kurt. I mean, he wasn't healthy all year this year, so
He wasn't
they
healthy.
can't put no stock in him again this year.
What's your top 10?
I got Hutchinson 1, Walker 2, Icky at 3. I got Thibodeau going 4 to the Jets. I think they're going to want a foundational piece on the edge.
I'll be good with him and Williams.
Especially, I was going to say him and Quinn Williams. Like, that's two versatile guys just because Quinn Williams kind of the big guy. And you got Thibodeau as that fast edge
As
rusher.
edge.
I got Neal coming at 5 to the Giants. I really hope so.
I
Truthfully.
hope.
Shit.
I hope so.
The only thing is that, like, I think Houston could take him at 3. But regardless, if I'm a Giants fan, I'm okay with Icky or Neal. So
Same.
I got Cross going then to the Panthers. I think also he could be in the mix for the Giants or Houston as well. I don't see him going all the way up to 3, though. I got Sauce Gardner at 7 to the Giants as well. That's kind of the dream for me. I really want us to come out with an offensive tackle and then a defensive player, whether it's Sauce, whether it's Stingley. Honestly, that's okay with me, either one. Then I got the Falcons going with Kyle Hamilton, safety out of Notre Dame. It's going to be a little bit of a shocker, but they have a lot of other picks, and I think that they could go offense elsewhere, being that the draft is really deep wide receiver-wise. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they were to be the team to trade out of the top 10. So that would be what I would look for at 8. Then I have the Seahawks going with Stingley at 9, and the Jets taking the first wide receiver in Drake London. And he's honestly the highest wide receiver that I have. I think he's just a little bit better than Williams. And being that let me think before I say this, being that he's got a little bit more wingspan, I have him on my board.
He's a smart man.
Clap it up for Matt. Let's clap it up for Matt. He's finally learning. He's becoming a Mo Sports veteran before our eyes. I'm so proud.
What you got, Eddie?
I got Walker to the Jags. I got Hutchinson to the to the Lions, and I got Sauce Gardner to the Texans.
At 3?
Actually,
Oh, I like that.
then I got Neal to the Jets at 4. Ickham to y'all to the Giants at 5. Cross. I think everybody thinks Cross is going to go to the Panthers. Yeah. And then I forgot how to say his name.
Thibodeau?
Yeah, Thibodeau to the Giants. And then I got Garnett Wilson to the Falcons. Stingley to the Seattle Seahawks. And then I got Jermaine Johnson to the Jets. But
That's nice.
we got to factor in, because 49ers don't have a pick this year, so we might have to factor in that
Debo.
they might
That
trade.
Debo trade.
There,
'cause
there,
10 is a
yeah.
lot.
So let's talk about potential trades. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I'm hoping the Ravens trade either Seattle or Atlanta to get Stingley. That's my dream scenario.
Yeah.
Trade the first
Atlanta's looking to move out, but at the same time,
They could just fall back. If they're looking for a quarterback, they could just fall back to 14,
yeah.
and they could draft a quarterback at 14. Because I don't think Washington's going quarterback. I don't think
I don't think there's a lot of
Vikings
teams going
aren't taking a
quarterback.
Vikings are taking quarterback, and I think I don't see Stingley falling to us at 14.
Yeah, that would be
We need to get we need another corner. Yeah, we need pass rush, but I feel like
600
corner.
with Bateman.
I think the Steelers
with
are
Bateman.
a
Give
real
us help.
sleeper. I think the Steelers are a sleeper to move up.
Yeah, the Steelers kind of still
Tomlin
need
really-
to win now.
What do they
Tomlin
need?
can make that
What do
move.
they need?
I mean, they got Mitchell Trubisky at quarterback. I mean,
Trubisky.
So they need a quarterback.
Yeah,
they need a quarterback. They got everything else, honestly.
Tomlin loves Willis. All I've been seeing.
I bet Tomlin loves Willis. I would not be surprised if they made the move to get him. I would not be surprised.
I would be upset as a Ravens fan.
Yes, that's the dream scenario. For
And the
Steelers.
Panthers are looking to move back too. Andy B just said.
Panthers are looking to move back from 6. Interesting.
I could see that happening as well.
I need Eric DeCosta to.
There is so much depth here that they could kind of afford to do that. They don't need anybody that instant. Like Cross is nice, but I feel like they could still move back within the 10 to
There's so
15.
many linemen in this draft. Like
That's
you
why-
really don't have to draft a lineman in the top
first
10
round, yeah.
because it's so deep. Like you can get a great lineman in the 3rd round this year. You really can. So
I think they said the pass rush and line O line.
Yeah, it's the lineman. It's a lineman draft. Perfect for the Giants, in my opinion. I'm happy for this
Hell yeah.
draft for the Giants.
This is a
We
win
got-
for the Giants.
This is
really.
great. Yeah, I love it. But
Let's talk about these players that's holding out real quick.
Who's holding out?
Players that holding out real quick. Debo.
So Debo.
That video of him at the club was hilarious.
Yeah, that
funny.
confirms that.
that nigga's
that
out of
confirms
there.
he's out of there. He's
Hey,
there's no
I just
there's
hope-
no way.
I
Yeah.
just hope he doesn't get like Le'Veon Bell or
Yeah,
Melvin.
Mm.
I don't think he's gonna
Yeah.
get blackballed. I don't think he's gonna get blackballed. I think
I don't think he. You think Le'Veon got blackballed?
no.
I don't think he was an idiot.
No, he just did
Idiot.
some idiot shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
idiot.
just stupid
I don't
shit.
want him to be like Melvin Ingram.
Gordon.
That's Gordon.
Melvin Gordon, yeah.
Yeah, that's
He's
like
wanting
that
to get paid
situation.
crazy.
Well, he just
Like,
followed
you-
the footsteps of Le'Veon, and they
Listen,
thought that was a move, and it
I-
wasn't. It was
me
not
as
the
a
move.
49ers fan, I get what he wants. Like I get you want to get paid, but bro, that's 1 year.
My thing is,
1 year. This is your third year, bro.
and
he
he
was
doesn't
hurt
even
for the
want to do
two.
what he was good
and
at.
I think
You
that's
know?
hurting him. That's
Well,
hurting. Like,
I don't think
saying-
he wants to play running back.
When
That's
you
a big
don't-
part of
he
it.
that-
only wants
that's
to be
hurting.
doesn't wanna play.
I respect that. I respect that.
But
He knows
look
this
at
is his
that
window.
situation.
That's hurting
Like
his
you're
value.
saying, it's just one season. And
You're
when
right.
he was best in that one season was when he was in that versatile.
Like, I was
running back,
talking to,
wide receiver role.
I was talking to
Yeah.
my cousins. Is Debo as a pure wide receiver? Is Debo top 10?
No.
I know.
We don't know. This is the
We
thing.
don't know that.
Don't
We don't know
Yeah.
that. We don't know
I
that.
think.
Well, he
I
had-
think he.
We
I
don't
think
know
he
that.
could.
he had 3 years, right?
3
He
years.
was hurt
two.
for the first two.
He was hurt for the first two.
You're taking. I can guarantee you're taking 10 wide receivers before you get to Debo.
That's
Probably
a fact.
so.
But listen,
Probably,
Yeah,
but
I
like
think-
we got to see what he
this
can
is
do
what I think
from a
this-
pure wide receiver standpoint.
As
You
a
have it.
49ers fan, watching Kyle Shanahan system,
Think he made him?
he makes people, bro. Sadly to say, I'm not for coaches
Yo,
making niggas.
You know what I think?
But niggas got to remember who the fuck was Raheem
most
Mostert
yeah,
before? Who was
nothing.
Tevin Coleman before?
Yo, you know what I think?
Jarek
You
McKinnon.
know what I think?
Like
the biggest-
Devontae
you know-
Freeman.
You know what I think
Who
the
are
biggest,
these
you know what I
dudes,
think the biggest
He
winner
makes his
is?
running backs. That's for damn sure.
You know the
And
biggest winner
Debo
is-
was a running back.
Brandon Ayuk. He's gonna go off.
Oh, he's gonna go crazy. Listen,
Ayuk is gonna go crazy.
Coming off
I
last
That's
think
what's
he-
gonna
I think
happen.
He
That's
could be
what-
a better wide receiver than Debo.
but that's
100%.
that's
He
what's
was
gonna
supposed to
happen.
be.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be. He's the
He got
better
hurt though,
prospect.
right? He got hurt, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was off and on. Right. But this is the thing. That's the next player that's up. Brandon Ayuk. And then Debo
Would they,
values
use him,
going
would they use him as a running back? You think?
jet sweeps. Not that
Not that crazy.
Debo
but
in the backfield type shit, but jet sweeps like they did, like they do Tyreek Hill. That's what they're going to
I
do.
like Ayuk too.
He's nice.
bro. He's nice.
And people got to remember, we're gonna be all right. We still got Kettle. We still got our defense. Like we still got
Yeah, there's
a
squad.
our running back.
And
I
Trey
think you
Lance
got him in
is
the playoffs
nice. Like
again.
I
Yeah,
think
we
you
I
put
think
Trey
y'all still a
Lance-
good team.
Yeah.
We don't
This
without
whole Debo
Debo.
situation is just gonna be. It's just gonna suck because this is a
Go.
career changing moment.
Boston up 58-50 at halftime. 58-50 at halftime.
Yeah, that's it. So where does Debo go?
If he goes to the Jets, he's an idiot. I don't.
I don't think he cares where he goes as long as he gets paid and he doesn't play running
That's
back.
not it.
He
though.
knows this is his window of opportunity to get a very big contract. He knows that he won't be used as much as at running back to get the reps that he needs for the 49ers next season because he's already complaining about it. He knows this is his window of opportunity to get paid and not get beat the fuck up like a running back in the NFL for the next
I'm not
4 to
hating. I
5
want him
years.
to get paid. I want him to do good. I
That's why he's making the move now.
You think
in my
You think the Jets?
I think the Jets, it could
That's
be
what,
I would like to see him go to the Ravens, obviously,
I'm
but
being biased. But
I would like to see him go to the Ravens because I think that's the perfect fit for
I don't
him.
think they traded him to Green Bay.
Yeah,
Nah,
I don't see.
not gonna. He needs to go. Hopefully, I don't know, bro.
Trying
The
to think of an
49ers are
agenda I
foul.
wanna
They'll
push
send
at
you
the same
somewhere.
time.
Ass.
Philly is actually a spot that he could go to
I think
as
I'd
well.
throw up in my
He could
mouth.
definitely go to fucking
Giants
Philly.
like
I'm
that.
gonna be fucking
He's
upset
trying to be
about
a
it.
receiver. So.
He could definitely go to
Anything can
Philly.
happen, though, bro.
All right, as far as the holdouts though, I think AJ Brown stays.
Mhm.
I think
What team you on? You still on the Titans?
Titans. I think he gets resigned. I think Terry gets resigned.
Debo's only up in the air.
I think Debo. I think he's the only one that's gonna leave.
That's cool. I don't mind it.
It's not even a holdout at this point.
They
It's just
get-
a straight up trade demand.
He don't-
It's not even a holdout.
Do they
Yeah.
get 2 first rounds for him?
No.
Not to.
He's not. That's the thing. He thinks his trade value is crazy. It's really not.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're the Jets,
If the Jets
you're
are offering the number 6, what?
They
I
should
don't
have
think they'll
benched
offer
him.
6.
10.
I think they're going to offer
I think
10.
it's 10.
And honestly, if I'm
Still.
the Jets, I feel like that's an okay move if I'm
Run
a
it.
Jets fan. I don't know.
Nah, I don't think that's good for the
Do you
Jets.
think
I don't.
I think that
no.
being that they have 2
I think that's
top
very
10
stupid of the
picks-
Jets.
But listen,
That's a very Jets move to make. That's
look,
what I think.
here's
That's a
the thing.
very Jets move to make.
if he wasn't injury prone, I'd be like, yeah, go take that. But that nigga's injury prone.
I don't know. That's tough.
It's
Mm-mm.
tough because I'm
Mm-mm.
thinking, who do you take at 10, and do they offer you more value than if
Zach
you were to
Wilson
draft
hasn't
Deebo Samuel
developed
straight
enough.
up?
They need linemen. They need so much more than
They need
a
a
Deebo Samuels. Like Deebo Samuels isn't
But
gonna
then
be.
again, they have 2 top 10 picks. That's the only reason I'm saying is
I
that one
know.
expendable.
I know.
Because
Nah,
we're not
like,
giving up
you can
6,
build,
we're
you can
giving up
build your
10.
team with those 2 top 10.
And no, they're in
But
their
imagine if
honestly.
you, like you're drafting basically Deebo Samuel at that point with the 10 pick.
And that's not it.
Picture this.
If I'm the Jets, I'd
how
pick
much
give him
better-
a
no,
second
Because I
round
have them
for
picking
Deebo.
Drake London.
So
How
look
much
at
better?
it.
How much better do the Jets get?
If
with
they
Deebo?
take Deebo,
They're in the AFC East.
I'm not saying
Not good enough,
Is
in my
there si-
opinion.
this is the thing. Is there system for Debo?
No,
I don't know. That's up to
Absolutely
Rob
not.
Saleh.
He's from the 49ers.
he is from the
That's-
49ers. I was.
But listen,
He was the defensive coordinator for the
He was
49ers.
the
so.
defensive coordinator for the 49ers. That has nothing to do with offense.
If I'm the Jets, I'm giving them the second round. I will give them a second round pick for Debo. There is no way I'm giving up a
Alright,
top
we
10
gotta
fucking
get-
pick
All right, ready?
We
So-
get more than
for
the
an
second
injury
round pick.
prone
So what's your,
fucking Debo Samuels. No.
yo?
no
So
way.
what is
Absolutely
y'all?
not.
Yo, what is y'all over under for the Jets without Debo?
Winning games?
Yeah.
Ass.
4.
5.
All right.
I think
How
they'll win
much
5.
is-
4.5
How much
over
does
under.
Debo increase that value?
6, 7.
About to 5.5, 6.5.
I think
If
he
they're
wins
nice.
them
If they're
one
feeling nice.
Yes.
So, but I think a
It's
number
just not
10
enough.
pick wins them probably 2.
And who do you have them taking at 10?
Williamson.
And so you think
Williams.
Williamson is adding more value? Williams is adding more value to.
cheaper.
Drake London.
Cheaper
I
to
got
draft
Drake
him.
London going to the.
It's
I also
cheaper.
have Drake London, and
It's cheaper to draft. You got to trade with deal. They
I
got to
feel
pay
like
him.
with the
top
They
way
would
dollar.
have to
cap
pay them
is,
a
like-
whole ass max contract too. On top of that,
Yeah.
like that's just not worth it to me. It's not. It's not worth
If
the
he was
cap.
like
It's
6
not worth the pick. It's not worth it.
If he was like
it's just
6
not.
years,
What did Devontae Adams go for?
fuck ton. I don't know how much year.
he's not on Devontae Adams
Nothing.
level though.
Exactly, I'm saying.
Nah, not even close.
Devontae Adams didn't even go for
Tyreek
nothing
went for
super
what? 5
crazy.
picks.
Who?
Tyreek went for 5 picks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
3 first rounders, a second, and a third.
Debo's nowhere near that.
Nowhere near.
No.
So
I-
Devontae got the 22nd overall pick in the second round,
He didn't get no.
Devontae got
And
155 over
he
5.
got paid. He got resigned.
and he
Oh,
got
I'm about
re-signed
to
to a
say.
max.
I
And he
was
got
gonna say,
re-signed
just
to a
got
max.
Traded no money. He's a.
And he got re-signed to the max.
I think he
So
got 70 mil guaranteed, right?
to give up a 10 for Debo when you could get a fucking 22 from Devontae, and you're gonna have to pay. They're gonna. Debo's demanding probably just as much as fucking Devontae Adams is.
That's where
Fucking,
he gonna fuck up because he's not on their level.
it's just not worth it to me if I'm the Jets. That's a very Jets move to me. I don't know. It just is. It
Now,
just
if
is.
like if a team like the Ravens or something did like something like that, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't give him. I wouldn't give the
Nah,
14.
'cause he's taking them probably over the top. They're going to be a legitimate contender if they could get a guy like Debo.
The Jets?
No,
the Ravens.
Ravens, yes.
Ravens.
Okay, yes. I agree. I agree with that.
Their system-
I agree
their
with
system
that's
works
worth the
for them.
move. That's
Yeah.
worth the move to me. For the Ravens to do it, that makes
But
sense.
I think him
because they
saying-
could run a jet sweep
But I-
option
see,
with
but I
Debo,
think-
with
I think-
Lamar. That's crazy.
I think him saying that he don't want to be in the backfield shies us away from that.
Yeah, I think so too. But like, I don't know if he would be in the backfield.
If
the
he
whole
was
time
smart,
like
I don't
If-
think he'll be in the backfield
if
because
he was
you got
smart,
Dallas
though,
back there.
But if he was smart, he would have played one more year to show his worth at wide receiver.
Bet on yourself type.
Bet on yourself type shit, and then go ask for a trade.
Yeah,
Right now, he don't got nobody.
I would be a happy ass Ravens fan if we get Debo because that offense would be kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Lamar, Dobbins, Andrews, Hollywood, Bateman, and Debo.
Yeah.
That's a solid. We're gonna have no excuses.
None.
Who's throwing him the ball? A running back.
MVP. An MVP. I could just.
They don't need to necessarily throw.
Dumb ass up. Hold on.
Andy V about to get christened.
He's
Oh, you
also a Celtics
Andy
fan.
V about to
Look,
get christened.
No,
Andy
you
V.
lucky I can't click. Why the fuck can I click?
About to
on
get
MVP
christened
right
in the
now?
most sports.
Oh yeah.
While he's watching the Celtics game, he's going to catch a stray.
Yeah, he's gonna catch a stray.
Go to his profile, bro.
Go to Andy's profile.
No.
Live.
He's gang. He's gang. Sure,
You
he's
better
gang.
get the YT treatment.
He's our new intern. He's our new intern, by the way. Shout out to Andy B. He's our new intern. Moneyline Madness.
You're definitely gonna catch a stray.
You gonna catch a stray. You talk shit in the comments, Andy B. You gonna get smoked. All right. Oh, we on the Mets. Yeah,
That's
we on the Mets.
Max Scherzer's
We on the
going off,
Mets.
apparently. So
Oh yeah, we on the Mets. Shout out to him. Fuck the Yankees. Y'all fucking fans are scumbags, by the way. Hundreds of y'all threw fucking trash at the Guardian players. For what fucking reason? Because they were talking shit to one or two fans because they were probably saying fucking slurs to them motherfuckers. But I digress because Yankees fans deflect. Oh, what happened the one time when Aaron Judge got one piece of trash thrown at him? And what happened to the one time when this happened, when one fan did this and when one fan did that? No, motherfucker. Yankees fans, hundreds. It was hundreds of y'all. Hundreds. Not one fan, not two fans. Hundreds of y'all throwing trash. That's the difference. When a Met fan throws motherfucking trash at motherfucking 27. We can talk about 27 too.
This is a sick Negro.
Let's talk about that 27. How many of them motherfuckers were before black people were even in the league, my nigga?
but regardless, you could take.
Let's
the
talk
Yankees
about that.
post, like 1970s.
It
They're
does.
still the best
That does
franchise
matter.
in baseball.
Who?
The Yankees.
What don't matter?
Currently, no.
What don't matter?
No, you're not.
The Yankees post 1970s.
rings he talking about?
Post
Yeah, those shits don't
1970s. 50 years ago.
Yeah, the Yankees
50 years ago.
1970s and to like present day, the Yankees are still the best franchise in baseball.
1,000%.
I don't know who you could
I
put
don't
over
watch
that
baseball, but I'm a Yankees fan by
The
default.
second-
Only
the
thing I
second
give
best team is the Red Sox.
super respect to the Yankees for is the 90s run that y'all had.
Yeah,
That's all y'all
it.
get from me. That's all y'all getting from me. All them other shits don't count to me. It really doesn't. Y'all won about 17 championships when there was like 8 teams in the league, my nigga. I don't respect it. I'm sorry. You won 10 of them when there wasn't Jackie Robinson didn't even play yet, my nigga. I can't respect that. I'm sorry. I cannot. I cannot.
Do you respect Bill Russell's
cannot.
rings?
Huh?
Do you respect?
I
Bill
don't
Russell's
really
rings?
respect rings before the 70s. I really don't. I'm sorry. I really don't.
Fair enough.
I really don't. And that's for all sports. If it's 50 years or better,
still
I don't
think they're
respect
the
it. I'm
best
sorry.
franchise in baseball post 1970. You could take 1975, 1980.
Y'all
Who do
got
you
that
have above
90s
them?
run,
That's the
and
only thing.
I like the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers
They don't
were.
have the championships.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got the chips. Y'all got the chips. But
Even post 70s, I'm saying like 70s and on.
all right,
the
so
Dodgers still-
how many do y'all have from 1990 and better? Hold on.
6.
Okay.
How do you know that off the top of your head?
Because he's like that.
I've-
That's why.
I've been a Yankee fan
He's
since
like
I was
that.
like 4.
Oh yeah.
The Yankees three-peated.
Right? The 90s run, right?
Yep.
All
They
right.
won in 2009.
You
They
said
won,
after.
right.
You said after when?
1990.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
5.
Word.
5. All right. They have more rings than everybody else. Post 90s, yes. They still have 5 rings post 90s.
And I think the
that's
Red Sox
from
have
one
4 of
run.
them.
That's from one that was from one big run in the 90s. But other than that, yeah, y'all got
Well,
that
they won
09.
96.
Y'all
They-
got that 09, but like that franchise really don't I don't know. In 2000 against the Mets too.
Yep.
2000 against the Mets.
That hurts.
Yeah, that one
Fuck.
hurt. But I can't respect the 27 though. When Yankees fans like to put that 27 up, 27, I don't respect that 27. It's really 5.
I mean, I'm a Celtics
It's
fan.
really 5 to me.
Got 17 bitches.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Celtics, I respect it more because y'all were getting y'all shit when it was Bird and like Russell, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all had real squads in the 80s. Y'all had real squads in the 90s. Y'all won one in the 2000s. Y'all won one with Paul Pierce and them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all won a recent. Well, look what y'all doing right now. You know, I can respect the Celtics, but the Yankees fans, they overgas it. They overgas
I mean,
it.
Yankees fans aren't even happy right now, and they're 10-6, sitting at first in the
That
AL
and
East. And
they
I'm gonna
remind
be
me of
pissed.
Giants fans. Like Yankees fans remind me of Giants fans a lot, and I don't like Giants
Huh?
fans. I've been on that time. I don't fuck with Giants fans, bro.
If anything,
I
they
don't
remind me
fuck
of-
with Giants fans.
If anything,
You're the worst Giants fan.
I know.
I feel like there's more similar to.
But I'm the
Cowboys
most
fans.
fun Giants fan.
Cowboys,
These
Lakers, Yankees,
motherfuckers are
Cowboys,
soft
Lakers,
pussies,
all
bro.
teams,
They're pussies. They're not like Knicks fans. That's for sure. Giants and Yankees fans are not like
y'all
Knicks
were
fans.
Knicks
y'all
fans
had a block party for winning opening.
Exactly. That's fun. That's fun though.
That's
fun.
I was there after game 2. That shit was
That's
fun.
fun.
as fuck,
That's
bro.
fun. Niggas wish
Spider-Man drinking
that
Henny, bro. That shit
their
was
team's
fun.
fans can do shit like that and go on Side Talk NYC after a playoff game.
Word.
You wish your fan base would do that,
know
but
what?
your fan base definitely ain't doing that shit.
No,
That's
they
for
do-
damn
they
sure.
do it. They just
The Celtics fans, they definitely not doing that
No, the
shit.
listen, they
That's
wear
for damn
robes.
sure.
The Celtics are having
they
clans
wear robes
after that.
Yeah, they wear robes and they burn crosses.
The motherfuckers is drinking Sam Adams after and fucking
It's just crazy.
singing Irish lullabies
It's
and
just
shit.
crazy. Y'all
Fuck
just,
out of
y'all
here.
just not used to winning, so y'all throw parties when y'all win. And I get I get.
What
80
has to do?
I get,
You
I
have to
get
clan
80
as your
I get
fan
80
base.
I get 80 FaceTime calls when the Knicks beat the Celtics on day opening
Who
day.
did that?
Because you did it first.
No,
Because he did it
how?
first.
No,
He
I
did it first.
not. Y'all
Yes, he
beat
did.
us, gang.
Yes,
Y'all beat us on opening day. So how I do it first?
you did it first.
How? Explain.
You're the
Y'all
one-
beat us opening day.
Because I didn't hit you on opening day.
Yes,
Oh,
you did.
I hit you on opening
You
day.
robbing little Chris.
Shit.
Fuck y'all niggas. Man, I said I got that one. I'm in bed. I'm trying to
I
lay
mean, at that
down.
point, I was feeling myself too. The Knicks went like 7-0 in the preseason. They win that first game in double overtime. Like,
And then RJ Barrett hit a bank three. Guess who's on my phone
That-
again?
That's
because
tough, though.
before that, there was a game before that where y'all won, and
I
who
got
hit my line all
I
crazy.
got you back.
All right, and then
honestly,
but
you
I
should
was
thank us,
very chill on the RJ call. I didn't even bring it up to the end. I didn't bring it up to the
Yeah,
end.
no,
you
no.
remember the conversation?
No,
you remember the
No,
conversation?
nigga, you called
I was
me.
like, so Ja, you what's going on? Like, I was just chopping it up. You know, everything was cool.
I knew
Everything was
How's
cool.
your
Everything
day
was
going,
kosher.
man?
How's your day? How's everything? He genuinely didn't watch the game, by the way.
I did.
So I was just pretending like, you know, everything was gravy. And then when I was ready to hang up, I was like, hey, Ja, I want you to do me a favor and just go check out Twitter right now and see what happened in the Knicks Celtics game. He was like, what are you talking about? I was like, RJ Barrett, take 3, game winner, bitch. And then I hung it up. And that was it.
No, he didn't
And that was
He
it.
didn't say RJ Barrett. He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Roman. What did he say?
Rowan Barrett the third.
Yes, he
Yo,
said,
listen, that was worse when I was fake calling Corey. When Nick Muller beats the Giants, and I was acting like Corey would pick up.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Yo, the group went crazy. Like, he didn't pick up. Yeah.
That's like when you tell niggas I'm 38. You know what I'm saying? Or that I'm Mexican. You know, people believe that shit. People believe that shit.
Niggas like him saying Julius Randle better than Jason Tatum.
He was at the time.
No,
He
that
was not.
that was
He was
Ed
at the
saying
time.
that. That
He
was
was at the
really
time.
Ed saying that.
That was-
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, it was.
That was really Ed. Ed was dead ass about that
I
shit.
was- Julius Randle was
I was
different, bro.
still. I
But
still
at the
dead
time,
ass
he
about
was
At
playing
that
better.
time, he
He was
was.
playing better. He was playing better.
He's better now, though. Have your flowers now.
He's better now,
Julius
and that's
Randle
it.
was never better than Jason Tatum. I don't
At
care.
that moment,
He
yes,
was playing better than Jason Tatum at that moment in time. Yes, he was.
Yeah, the seeding
Yes, he was.
showed it too.
He's an
Of
MVP
course he
candidate,
did.
Guess
bro.
who probably
He's the most
Julius
improved player.
Who fried Julius Randle in the playoffs?
I mean, yeah, but like, well, I mean,
Wait, who?
I mean, not
Wait, no, who?
individually.
Trey Young fried us.
Okay.
Cool.
He fried
Trey
us,
Young
bro.
fried us.
Thanks for
Trey
coming
Young
in
fried
the
us. He
sports
didn't.
TV.
He didn't
I
fry
saw
Julius
one thing.
Randle.
You know who did fry us though? Luka never fried us.
Luka, yeah, he did. Luka
When?
comes to the Garden, he drops like 40 points
And
in Madison
loses.
Square Garden.
We be usually busting the Mavs. I can't hold you.
We do. We bust the Mavs ass
We be
almost every
busting the
time.
Mavs.
But
You just say y'all be losing.
no, Luka. I mean, we lost in the playoffs, but Luka
No,
puts up like 40 against us.
And then you say
constantly.
y'all lose.
No, we win.
No, we
Oh,
win.
Oh.
We
But like this
consistently
is nothing
sweep
to
the Mavs since
compare
they've
Luka
traded
and Trey to.
Porzingis
The Knicks
the
is not
Mavs.
a good in between. That's not a good thing to compare Luka and Trey.
Now, I just wanted to make you
It's
mad.
the
I
Knicks.
just want to hear you say
We're
it.
not doing
I
that.
just wanted to hear you say
Yeah,
it.
he just wanted to come at us a little bit.
Fuck it up for Good job. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Hey, this was a very good episode, by the way, guys. I loved it. It was fun. It was fun. 313 comments in the fucking chat, man. That's a record. That's a Mo Sports TV chat record. I love y'all niggas for that. Let's keep this energy going, guys. We're actually making some fucking headway in the Mo Sports world. We got a lot of great things up our sleeves. I'm not going to talk about what we got up our sleeves because niggas is copycats and niggas like to steal my ideas. But anyway,
That's a fact.
I
digress.
on that. But when we do pop back out, just know we run this shit and we fucking ball, nigga.
Let us know if
Yo,
y'all
we
wanna see
ball,
the
nigga.
draft
Yeah,
content.
yeah.
We ball.
Yeah, let us know. You want to like?
Hey, I think we got 10 hell yes.
Word.
We got 10 hell yes. So
It's good,
draft
bro. My boy.
here. Mo Sports TV is covering the draft live. All right, we're gonna have the TV set up. You're not gonna be able to see the draft, so you're gonna have to watch us on the phone, listen to us on the phone while watching the TV, and we'll have the live opinions. We'll have everything going.
Bringing the
High-tech
Henny out.
shit.
We're gonna have the Henny on deck. We're gonna get turned up. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be screaming at each other. We'll probably mix some NBA in there in between picks because there's a lot of time in between the first round picks. So we're gonna have to figure out like certain segments and certain things that we could do in between the picks to make it seamless. But I think it's gonna be a great idea. I think I might stream the draft. I don't even think it's illegal to stream the draft. I don't even think it's illegal to stream the draft. I might have half of the screen the draft and half of the screen us. We'll find out.
We gotta look into that.
I'm good.
I'll look into it.
We got the first page.
I just don't want to get fucking kicked off of Facebook and kicked off of Twitch and all these other places because I'm illegally streaming something. So it's illegal. Yeah. See. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it from the TV. Sorry, guys, but you're still gonna hear from us.
And we could like keep something up that'll say the past draft picks, you know, like on the screen type.
Yeah,
thing.
I could
Have
probably
people
put
recap.
I could definitely put the picks live as a banner on the bottom left corner as each pick is picked. I could type that name and put it on the bottom left of the screen as well. But we can't have the actual draft on the screen. Sorry, guys.
We'll talk offline.
Or even better,
Put it like above where our promotion shit is. Make another one like that.
what I actually have been thinking about doing is start to stream games and shit like that inside the Discord. Because they ain't gonna get us in the Discord.
Get us some ideas though.
They ain't gonna get us in Discord.
This is
But
a group effort. We're always taking ideas. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you think.
But I'm gonna make the flyer tomorrow, and we'll have some sort of like giveaway or something to make sure everybody's in the draft. Chat with us. All right. So thank you again, guys. I appreciate y'all. It was another great episode. We're building a lot of momentum. We're gonna be back Thursday and then Monday after that. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it.